Man, yeah, this is why Twitch is the place to be. No blocks. They literally got us on the last minute of the song. For those of you who are joining the stream right now, we're right on the tail end of a reaction to Prince's Purple Rain album, the entire thing. Stream got blocked in the last minute of the title track, Purple Rain. So we're going to keep it going right here, write it out, and then I'm going to give my thoughts on this album. We still have plenty of music to go after this, but yeah, this is the end of this right here. Then we can run that back a little bit extra. Sorry, Vinpen. Can't believe they clapped it right at the end of Purple Rain, bro. Purple Rain 2 up next. I believe the sequel was done by Future Hendrix, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know about you guys, but I love a classic Vin Pen take. Damn, man. That's what we call some peak right here. Remember, twitch.tv/CDTVProductions. No copyright blocks on that side of things. 3 followers away from our goal, I believe, up here. 660. I feel like you already know my rating for this song. If you saw my reaction to the entire track, if you're just joining right now, welcome. We just listened to Peak. Purple Rain, the title track of the album, the final track on the album. I'm sorry, bro. It's a 10.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
I just realized how loud that rating soundbite was. I've turned that down a little bit for future uses. But listen, it needs to be loud because what a song right there. Like, that is just a journey. Like I said, around the 5 minute, like 40-second mark, you could start fading the track out round about that point, and it would still feel like super satisfying. Some people might say that was the right place to end it, but I really like that extended outro. Like, it went on for 3 minutes past that, and I still stayed engaged with it. I thought there were so many beautiful sounds in there. It has some of my favorite vocals on the album, honestly. Like, that Purple Rain chorus is like simple with its writing technically, but the way that it's pulled off is just so memorable that it's stuck with me since the first time that I heard it, like 3 years ago, and well, 2.5, something like that. And then the instrumental for the entire thing is just absolutely wild. One of the best things ever. Some great stuff right here. That track is a 10 and a phenomenal way to close out Purple Rain by Prince. So that is the album right here, sent in by Henry Flores today. Thank you very much for sending this one in, man. As an overall rating for Purple Rain, the album, it's got a 10 on here. It's got a good 2 or 3 9s for me, and then pretty much everything else was an 8. I think at the moment it's maybe somewhere around a 9 for me. It's something special. In terms of favorite tracks, looking back at the track list, I've got to try and remember what my favorites were because I didn't write them down as we were going along. What was the one with, like, was it Take Me With You that had like the first sort of like absolutely wild outro, or was that The Beautiful Ones? I think it was The Beautiful Ones, yeah. Because that outro was insane on that. So I would say The Beautiful Ones, Darling Nikki, I Would Die For You, Baby I'm a Star, and Purple Rain are my absolute favorites. As for least favorites, I don't really have one. I wouldn't say anything is a least favorite on this first initial listen for me. It's an album that just feels so lively and buzzing with like just this electric energy that carries out throughout pretty much the entire thing. So much of the production is mesmerizing. Prince was a great performer and vocalist on here. I loved the sections where his vocals got really just intense. Those moments were insane. I think it's not a shocker to say it's a great album. Wonderful stuff, man. Wonderful stuff. So thank you very much for sending this one in, Henry. Like I said, it's bare minimum that upper 8 region. It would be like 8.8, 8.9, or a solid 9 and slightly above for me. Maybe like an 8.8 at the moment, now that I'm thinking about it. But an incredible album regardless. Lovely stuff. Really, really enjoyed that. And the last track alone makes it worthwhile in its own right, but everything before that is still fantastic too. So, Henry is saying right here in the super chats, thank you very much for the super chat as well, man. Now, the question is, Thriller or Purple Rain? They're both incredible albums, so, you know, not to be the in the middle guy, but I'm just happy that both of them exist. However, I do have an answer. I do have a real answer. Thriller for me personally, but they're both incredible. Thriller is a 10 for me. Purple Rain is like a very strong 8 to a low 9. So like they're close, but Thriller is like just one of my favorite albums I've heard. But this is still very, very incredible in its own right. Both fantastic albums, and I'll be coming back to both of them a whole bunch. Thank you very much for sending this one in, Henry. I appreciate it a lot, man. Purple rain, purple rain. Yo, I'm almost done with my next album. How do I stay notified when the queue opens again? So I'm not sure. I probably won't open it again today. It really depends on the time that we finish. The 2 albums that we have left in the queue, I think, are a little shorter than the other ones we've had. One from Scarecrow and one from Slox. So we'll see what time it is. Maybe I'll open it up for 1 or 2. Well, if I open it up later, it'll be just for song requests. But also, I'm here every Wednesday around 1 p.m. Eastern. And I do Saturdays as well around 1 p.m. Eastern. Not all the time, but plenty of them. Hey, listen. You can't get rid of super chats, but I got a free $5 right here. Oh, wait, I can remove super chats. Is that Hulk Hogan, brother, though? Hold on. Let's not be too hasty here. Maybe it's Hulk. Well, do we want to be shouting out Hulk Hogan, though? That's questionable, too. So, let me get the next one loaded up, and then I'm going to take another very quick bathroom break before we do get into it. Thank you very much for this one, Henry. Much appreciated. Next one in the queue comes in from Scarecrow. We're jumping from album request to album request to someone who many would say is on Prince levels of musicianship and artistry. We're doing a little bit more chatter.
Hey, it's your boy Cheddar, and I'm sliding in the DMs with Mascarillas.
Affiliated with Suicide Boys, of course, and I think Scarecrow, I saw the message earlier, said that this was going to be the first project by Cheddar released under G59, Grey 59, Suicide Boys label. So I'm curious to see how this one is going to go. Be a little bit of a vibe switch, but could be a fun one. We shall see. So, I will be back in a couple of minutes, ladies and gentlemen. We got clapped by copyright, so I'll just play you some royalty-free beats while I'm taking this bathroom break. Hopefully, they are going to be some good ones. Let's go for a... Should we see if this is a decent Drake, Iceman, switch type beat, whatever that means? I'm guessing there's a beat switch in here. I think that's what it's going for. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes, and we'll see how this Scarecrow album request goes. Thank you very much for sending this one in, man. See you guys in a couple of minutes.
butters and multiple gunners are coming in Hummers. You under the rubber, you'll never recover.
Beat going dummy stupid on this one. I don't know. Was it hard? Let me know. But in the meantime, we are going to get into this next request right here, which comes in from Scarecrow. Damn, it fit over the beat. Hell yeah. We got a smooth soundbite press right there. All right. Let's see how this is going to go here. Wait, it almost worked. Perfect timing. So, perfect timing, yeah, in the words of Nav. Chatta time, Scarecrow is saying. This time it's his Been Here Forever album. The first project he released under G59. I think you might like this album more than the previous ones I sent. Yeah, because my previous impression of Chatta is that his earlier stuff I actually like. One of his earliest projects I quite enjoyed. But after that point, I was like very much in the middle with his music. So maybe this will be something that clicks with me a little more. This is his 2022 album. Some Evil Baby No Money. Let's go. So get the Spotify up once again for this one. This one is 13 songs, 33 minutes and 33 seconds. Loads of threes going on right here. So a pretty short one still. And we're going to see how it goes. We got a Suicide Boys feature in there, a Scrim feature, and that seems to be it. So, time to find out if it's going to be a good one. Thank you for sending this one in, Scarecrow. Let's find out if 2022 Chatta is doing something for me. It starts off with track number 1, Blair Witch. Horror influence, nice.
Playing with my name, I ain't go right on it.
Little Birdman sample.
Stop playing with my fucking name. All three of y'all. Stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna stay. No more.
Okay, interesting choice to go in the direction here. Get a notes page up for this one. Here forever. There we go. Okay. That's kind of a different delivery from Chatta on here. Iron Sheik was right about him. What with the fuck the Hulk Hogan? Oh, okay. I didn't see that. Do you want me to... oh, shit. We're almost through the track, but do you want me to pull up the music video for it, Scarecrow? Sorry, I didn't see that until now. Oops. Blair Witch. All right, no worries, no worries. Got it here. Window capture. Is it working? I don't know why YouTube keeps doing this. Every single time I open up a new video, it's just like, oh no, sorry, we can't do that. It has this error, like this content isn't available, and I have to refresh for it to work. What is going on? Like, I keep getting signed out of stuff. I keep seeing shit like this. Something is not working right over here. But then when I refresh, it goes.
I'm playing with my name. I ain't go right on it.
Oh wait, this is the lyric video? My bad. Can't even find the right one, bro.
Which hell?
Oh wait, so when does the song begin in this? Because it has a lot of stuff like around it, right? Ooh, where does it begin? There we go.
My name, come up, respect. Stop playing with my fucking name. All three of y'all. Stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna stay. No more.
When I forget, 100 cash flow, bitch, I'm money talking. Way to be the bullshit. I come from the Rollins, east side, no shit. Draco hit your forehead, bend you like an armpit.
I'm not too sure, Killjoy. Maybe my ad block extension is just being annoying. This part feels slightly like a, you know, a little bit Brockhampton-y to me.
Bitch, shut the fuck up, ho. See me when I slide. Nah, I really wanna die. Ain't no reason, don't know why. Let me dwell up in the sky. Take some time and get me high. Clip your hoe, I'm on Kawhi. Hit that lick, I feel obliged. Put the red dots in your eyes. Whoa, pull up, that's a go-go. Boom it out the store. Whoa, portray what I pour. Chopper tic-tac-toe hoes. Oh, you better believe it. My block hard like that bitch hit it. You not stepping, you just tweeting. I don't want your verse or remix.
Pulling up on you, nigga. Straight up like a man.
We got that Birdman sample coming in again.
Y'all understand me? And y'all
Dracula
understand
and When Life Hands You Nothing are the only other music videos for the album. Okay, I'll keep that in mind, Scarecrow. Thank you for letting me know. Chetta with the high-pitched vocals can definitely be a lot more hit or miss for me. Yo, banger recommendations right here. One of them has 9 views. That's a random pull right there. If Casino by Baby Keem had guitar, hell yeah. So this one, Blair Witch, was interesting. So we got mainly the video comprised of like, you know, live show clips right there, live performance clips, if you will. The song itself, I have some mixed thoughts on. I think Chetta often misses for me when he's doing like the high-pitched deliveries, and this was definitely a case of that for the chorus. I just don't think it sounds very good. I did prefer it a bit more in the verses, where he was going for, you know, a bit more of a deep voice delivery. At least he did throw in a few delivery switches in there to kind of keep things interesting. But I would say still solidly for this particular track, in the middle, I'd say. I go for a 5 still for this one. Damn, copyright warning already for this one. They're trying to get me again, bro. The copyright police are coming for me. I did not love the vocals on this track. The beat was something, but didn't do enough to save this track. I think that's fair, Killjoy. I think that's fair. Oh yeah, also the bits we got earlier from Chico, my bad for not seeing that until now. There was a couple. I know when wrestling content creators do wrestling watch-along live streams on YouTube and Twitch, they usually keep the actual show off the screen. Yeah, I've seen that before, where you'll be able to hear like a little bit of the audio, but you won't see any like of what they're actually watching. And then one thing about this song, though, I believe this was for Purple Rain, the title track. It is a blast while stoned out my mind, up there with Great Gig in the Sky for best song to experience while stoned. I mean, I imagine it's a journey like that. So, next track we got on here, track number 2, is Heaven Ain't Free. Let's see if this one does anything for us right here.
Sorry.
I got 'em in my neck like some grottos. Poppin' 30s till she swallow on my lean and baby bottle. Smoking dice in Colorado. I ain't sippin' on Moscato. 50 packs of all gelato. Hey yo, I ain't stopping, baby girl. You can't stop 'em. I don't know why they trying.
I'm assuming we're getting all scrimmy production here. Well, maybe not, because some of his later projects had different producers. Wire reference, score some points for that. Okay, there's a couple like additional or co-producers throughout this. But Scrim is on every song with production.
Balenciagas on my feet look like some cash. Heard they looking for me, I'm on the north side smoking gas. Press them like a pedal, let my S4 do the dash. Baby, what's the hell? Bitch, no, I don't care. I walk in the trail and they greet me, welcome back. If I fall off, guarantee I'm on your ass. Chop it like a Tyler or the tourist never lag. Baby, let me thrash. Look up like some ash. Booked off somewhere low.
Not bad, not bad.
Count cash.
Solid scrimmy beat on that one. 808s, we're doing a little dance, doing a little jig. Had that little, that filthy beep sound in there. Okay, this one was a decent track. You know, cool little sort of like almost whisper flow deliveries, but not quite a whisper, just like a level up from that with a pretty consistent flow to it all throughout. Like I said, there was a small wire reference in there, which I'm always going to appreciate. Fantastic show. I'd probably give this one like a decent 6. You know, not a bad track, cool flows, nice beat, a solid listenable track here.
Nice.
You know, this might sound crazy though, Scarecrow, but from the last stream and what I saw some people saying about Chetta's music, the more songs I hear from him, I do feel like that comparison of him almost being like the G59 Smoke Perp is kind of apt. I don't know why. There's some deliveries and flows he does, and just the way he raps sometimes reminds me of Smoke Perp, and not always a bad thing, but I do have the same sort of mixed thoughts where it's like he can make a banger occasionally, but for the most part his music just doesn't fully click with me, and I feel like that comparison is a little apt here. You can probably tell the vocal quality difference already though. Oh, definitely, if you compare that to some of the earlier stuff, 100%. So let's see what we get going on to track number 3, Poydras. This features Suicide Boys. They're on here. Let's go. Okay, sounds like we got a dark beat going on this one.
If it's up, then it's the hoe. If it's up, then it's the hoe. If it's up, then it's the hoe. Tell me how I I just had to re-up on you hoes. I got bricks for
Hold on.
ain't seen my feelings in so long. I do my thing on solo. Poppin' pills, we gon' run that shit back door.
Where did that come from? That beat is juicy, man.
Homicide, won't try me, get your back blown. 3K for the seal, so it's cut off. On a PJ, smoking on the E-way. I got Zaza running through my underwear. Get me outside for the old
Damn.
your eyes wide, really ain't seeing me. Running up, pussy hit that relay. Double back, shoot again, pressure like a replay. I've been doing what it is, stretching like a freeway. Hold the red, I'ma blow a pound with some TNT. Yeah.
Where'd that energy come from, bro?
Pour lean in my soda. Smoking gas till she choke out. Smoking gas till we go wild. Let me grab, just tryna make sure. All these diamonds on my neck like a polar. Cool mill in my account looking colder. You tear double dead when I'm poor. I'ma sell them, I need another drink. TT.
All right. Oh, yep. Thank you for reminding me of Impact. Gotta keep me on track here. Purple Rain sounding a little different today. That's nutty. Indigestion type beat, but in the best way, in my opinion, you fear. Now all we need is Suicide Boys to come through, and it's going to be a great track. Okay, hey, see you, Henry. Appreciate you joining in, and thank you for the request today, man. Oh yeah, you still have a request later in the queue. I can send you a VOD though.
Dogs outside, just know I'm upstairs going hard, bitch, bing bong. Who the fuck said that I done changed since I got racks? Really me twin bed and my mama dad's recording that shit. Say you got them WMDs, but you Iraq. Invade you like I'm Bush and find out you ain't got jack. Fuck that. It's a gun, put it down, you gon' clutch that. Rat tail, set the fence, head the bus back. Why you throwing up, boy, where you nuts at? Fuck back, bitch, I ain't tryna fuck you. No fucks left, get off on my dick, ho. Ball, baby, pill, pop a wet big mo. Wet, big, low, fucking hoes.
Pepto Bismol type beat.
guy flipping for a profit. I'm shrunk out, pressing nigga cause my eye socket. My wrist look like the night sky.
Damn, Ruby sounds great on that. Scrim sounded really good too, by the way.
Suicide, ready to die. All my partners on the rising as I text in the slide. I'm dead in your eye. Speaking out, bending the blinds, cracking the knives, staring on the barrel. You get let through your eye, leaving you blind. Yeah, I do like Tommy Robbie, chopping bitches body like my dick was a shotty. It ain't a hobby, it's what the fuck I do. I ain't playing this fucking game. Who's who?
I was reading the lyrics, alright, I haven't heard it before. That's how I knew what was coming there. Alright. Hey, how's it going, Stewie Griffin? Welcome. Damn. Alright, I love that. As someone that can find chat kind of dull sometimes, that was like a great track from him. Super energetic. I loved the production there with that West Coast style beat, lovely bounce to it. Yeah, you know, it sounded a little indigestion-y, but like in a good way. I feel like it had a good bubbly bounce to it. The flows were great here. I thought Chetta sounded really good on this one. Like he had good energy to match the production, and yeah, I think he was really effective here. The Scrim had some wild bars, but I think they worked on this track. Nothing that was too crazy or questionable, so I think that was still effective. And Ruby's voice sounded fantastic on here. His flows fit into this beat perfectly as well. Listen, that one's my favorite Chetta track I've heard so far. That's an 8 for me. I'm not updating Stream Deck, bro.
That's good.
Can't be mad at that, man. The bounce of that was just too fun. The flows were good. That did everything that it needed to do, in my opinion. Fire. Next track is one of my favorites, which means it's probably not the kind of Chetta track you like the most. It seems to be the pattern here, Scarecrow. So I think, you know, I'll lower my expectations going into it, but maybe it'll hit. That one's an 8 for me, though. Poydras is like my favorite Chetta track I've heard so far. Production was great on that. That kind of energy I can appreciate from him. So let's see what we get on track number 4. Poydras was a high for me. This is All Thug, No Love. Okay.
Yeah, that Molly got me geeking. Give me another bomb. Where the fuck you want? Yeah, that Molly got me geeking. Give me another bomb. I don't play around no shit.
The good type of indigestion, you know the one. The one you love.
I know y'all know I'm trying to kill some. Break it down, flip up, bust down, drip up. Tell that bitch get fucked. 30 south, get fucked.
Beat is pretty hard for this one. I do agree with that. Pint ski.
On blank C, this a 2 for 3. Yeah, we shooting fucking threes, yeah. Tell that bitch remember me, yeah. How about bricks like every week, yeah. Take it off and I'ma break it down, flip up, bust down, drip up. Tell that bitch get fucked, 30 south, get fucked. Chopper style, lift up, Porsche key, ripped up, bet that's
You know, that sounds like Quavo, like auto-tune humming in the background. The ooh, it's quite buried in the beat, but it sounds very Quavo-esque there.
Where the fuck you wanna go without me? How the fuck they wanna live it ain't free? True life, no feeling at me. I know I'm up when they sleep. Bitch, no, I don't need not a thing. I know I say what I mean. Sacrifice everything that you need. Go, where you go without me? And that Molly talking through me.
What I will say, it does seem like an increase in quality from the, it was Polluted Paradise 3 and 4, I think. Almost sounds like it could have been a Quavo sample there. But yeah, All Thug No Love actually wasn't that bad. I didn't have any issues with that one. I think the beat was pretty hard. Chet is doing kind of slightly deliveries here. This one a bit of like I feel like I could only really describe it as like a scratchier voice on the hook, but I actually think it worked well enough for a song like this. This one was a decent little banger, and I'm honestly not too mad at it. I'd go like sort of the middle to high 6 region with that.
Nice.
Ooh. But yeah, I do feel like this is a bit of a step up compared to Polluted Paradise 3 or 4, where I feel like there were some issues with those songs where they just sounded a little bit messy. And, you know, obviously I had my issues there with certain tracks with the auto-tune just not quite working for me. Everything here has, at the very least, I think for the most part, felt like it's made sense for the tracks. And I can't be too mad at that. Like, that was not a bad track. Decent banger. He does so many voices and delivery styles in this album. Yeah, I do appreciate that there's been quite a few different ones already, just on the first 4 tracks. So let's see what we get on the next one, Dracula, which does indeed have a music video. So we'll be putting that up on the screen. Run from the sunlight, Dracula. There we go. You could tell he started using Scrim Studio after he joined G59. Yeah, I didn't think about like that specifically like being the reason for the increase in quality, but that completely makes sense. Yeah, that completely makes sense. Okay, so we got a fun little intro for this one here.
Sorry.
Smoking on strong, that's get back. 100 big racks for the eclat. Red rock star, no J Black. It's a new block in the mad black. Cause that boy better back back. Bitch don't like me too bad. All y'all hoes whack too sad. Cooking up work, where they do that? Where they do that? Where they do that? Take it to the trap, ain't got no cable. Everything I got on me, no label. Ride for my dogs, don't pay no.
Yeah, the vocal quality is definitely clearer. Like,
I'm still gonna take her. All y'all hoes cat, y'all lying, y'all favor. 223 hit you talk like facials.
damn. Cool synths on the beat, man. I think it's like easier to put effects on the vocals when the actual vocal quality itself is cleaner, you know? Like that sounds pretty crisp. Bro, don't make me violate guidelines here. That's pretty thin. Hold on, bro. We're not having Hole on the stream. Gotta make sure we don't get clapped down here.
Sometimes the world no longer needs a hero. Sometimes what it needs is a monster.
Smoking on strong, that's get back. 100 big racks for the eclat. Real rock star, no J Black. It's a new block in the mad black. Cause that boy better.
There we go. I'm like perfectly covering it. Great.
All y'all hoes whack too sad. Cooking up work, where they do that?
What rating did you give the Purple Rain album? From a strong 8 to a low 9. There we go. That's a cool little video, cool little outro to it. My only thing is, like, I was hoping it would, like, stick with this kind of, like, I thought it would have, like, this old-timey, like, you know, Dracula monster movie inspired theme, like, for the entire music video, and the rest of the music video was pretty much just kind of standard-ish rap music video with, you know, this kind of, like, old movie theme bookending it. It would have been really cool if that like inspired the whole video, but it was solid for what it was. Had to censor it a little bit myself. But yeah, like the song actually was pretty solid as well. I feel like the vocal effects, because they're working with cleaner vocals that sound a bit more crisp, it does make the effects come through a little better and come through a little bit more crisp. Like I think that sounded pretty cool. Pretty catchy one, and the auto-tune was actually effective here, so I'm gonna give that one This is strong 6 as well. Like, and I'm saying that like on the good side of things here.
Nice.
I know I've given Chet many 6s before, but this is more on the upper end of 6s. Like, definitely, I think there's improvements here. There's noticeable things that have just stepped up that little bit. I was excited to see the old Universal Dracula aesthetic. It would have been really cool for the whole video, yeah. I would have liked to see that, but it was not meant to be for this one. But at least the track was pretty solid. So let's see what we get on track number 6 right here. Hiroshima, with an exclamation mark at the end.
Sorry.
Bitch, I'm crazy 5'9" till my heart don't fit. New shit, new block, I don't know what the pit for. Hoes 2 seats, catch a lad, little trick. Tell all my ops is low with the kid, you know what it is. Blow dough like wind, bounce back on a bitch. I'm good like lid off 2 stuffed cups and 2K pins. Got a cool 100 on me, put it all on your head.
Damn, this is very Scrim-esque.
So ain't shit sweet. We went on smoke like FD. Stuff a whole 8 in a gravity. Ain't shit changed, ain't shit sweet.
Pussy don't want no shit, don't start no shit. I'm too turned lit like fucking drive by to a walk up bitch. And I'm smoking out the fine toe, trapping condos. It's my vibe toe, check my line hole. I need my whoa. I don't play
Alright, chopping it up a little bit.
Cut my tongue out, bitch, I'm idle. All the gospel, leave your brains blow. I'm a hot boy on the block door, kick your front door, Chris Kringle, ho. Where the work at? I need 2 stores on my chain glow. All these new stones, whoa. I came to killing me go. Whoa.
Run it up, ho, can't sit me down. I pass through hoods, I'm good. They smile like wow, that kills that blow lights out. I smoke that shit, 4K a pound. Yo, bitch, all bad, I'll bag that out. There been no match out there.
Drums
right
are
now.
bouncing on this one, man.
You know I'm coming, who want it, bitch, you know I'm coming. Crush a pill down like a crouton and a two-tone. And the group gon' go. Get your whole crew gone, it's a group on.
Good flows all over this one.
Whoa. In my heart cold, got a new pole, bitch, you futon. Pussy, I can never fall. I came to kill, let me go.
I think, yeah. The first track honestly had me a little concerned because it had the high-pitched vocals that I'm really not a fan of. But I think in general, this has been like, you know, those quality increases in the sound are definitely helping a lot. Everything, again, sounds very, very like professionally made. While still maintaining like the grittiness that it's trying to get across. I thought the flows were like really clean on that track, sounded really cool and very reminiscent of Scrim at certain points. Like this felt like a very Suicide Boys influenced track, but I thought it was pretty good at being that. I'm gonna go a strong 6 for this one as well. It's consistent so far, which is good.
Nice.
Had like 1 or 2 5s at the beginning, maybe just a 5 right on the intro, but you know, it's generally managed to maintain a consistently solid level of quality so far, and it might be, well, I'm not going to speak too soon actually. I'm not going to say if it's the best sort of modern Cheta album until I get to the end of it. We don't really know until I get there, but it does have one of my favorite all-time songs from him with Poydras, so yeah, I'll be excited to continue throughout it here. You know what I hate? When artists release a deluxe version of their album and the bonus tracks are just instrumentals of the regular songs or like electronic music remixes of those songs. Yeah, when a deluxe drops, you really do want it to be at least a couple like new extra songs. It is kind of annoying when it's just like a remix type thing. Like I don't necessarily mind it if it's remixes that add features. That is fine for me. If it's a remixed version of a song from the original album that adds some extra features, I think that's fine. But if it's like an instrumental remix, that's a little more underwhelming to me, yeah. Hey, good to see you there, Sia. Not a problem at all, man. Good to see you here. Next track has those high voice switch ups you love so much. Also, it's a top 3 for me. All right. Might not be in the same boat as you hear Scarecrow, but let's see what we got on track number 7. Take You Out This World. They're not offensive so far. All right, all right.
I ain't got no BM, but I'll be out with your BM. Slide on you like DMs, it's on sight whenever I see him. Pussy try to play me, you get fucked for any reason. I apprehend the smoke, he shooting out, yeah, he tweaking. Yeah, he tweaking. Yeah, he tweaking.
Yeah, good production work from Scrim so far on this project, with a couple of crazy beats in there. I don't dislike it as much as I did on Blair Witch, so that's something. Hook is decent too. Beat is decently hard too, yeah.
Try to play me, you get fucked for any reason. I apprehend the smoke, he shooting out, yeah, he tweaking. 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 I ain't come to chill, I'm tryna get it. Fall with your hurt and your feelings. Be 30 clip, gets a feeling. I'm on shop mentor like I'm feeling. Stay a spot in the floor, in the ceiling. Yeah, I got it, want some more, what's the feeling?
It's really cool synths on the beat. Huh? What the fuck was calling me?
I ain't got no BM, but I'll be out with your BM. Slide on you like DMs, it's on sight whenever I see him. Pussy try to play me, you get fucked for any reason. I apprehend the smoke, he shooting out, yeah, he tweaking.
I'm tweaking.
Yeah, he tweaking. Yeah, he tweaking. Yeah, he tweaking. Yeah, he tweaking.
Not as bad as Blair Witch for me personally. Like the high-pitched vocals, they're not my favorite thing ever, but they were a bit less, I guess, like for me on this track, they just felt a little less sort of like obnoxious, I guess, if that's the right word. They were a little bit more like steady and almost like served to create this haunting vibe during the verses a little bit. I think the hook was pretty catchy on this one as well. Pretty good production from Scrim once again. The synths were really nice on that one. I don't enjoy it as much as, you know, some of the previous few tracks, but maybe on like the lower end of a 6 for me, like a 6.0, 6.1, somewhere around that for that. Like, it's not bad though. I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it, Scarecrow. So I can't be too mad at that one. Not too mad at it. Could have been worse considering the high-pitched vocals going into it. So let's see what we get on the next one right here. This is track number 8, Murder He Wrote, featuring Scrim. Let's go. Okay, we got a Scrim chorus here. Yeah, it does feel very much like a solo Scrim track here. I do wonder if Scrim had a part to play in Chetta getting better with the autotune as well. Maybe he had more of like a, he could guide him more on it, or maybe had more influence over the actual mixing. Because it's been better here.
Hit the road when it's frozen it goes. Overdose to the most when I poop. Murder you both and it don't.
This album has a special reservation for the 6th region, with a small exception here and there, Kittlejoy. Mostly better for me than the last couple of Chetta projects we heard though.
Break me down to pieces, you know I'm alright. I can never change up, never switch my side. Split a couple lands till we feel alright. Smoking out the pound, that's their feature price. When I die, bury me where they don't go. Pull a coat on the scene with my eyes locked. Savage mode, cut throat, let them know, let them know, let them know I want that motherfucker smoke, smoke, smoke. I've been out here getting throwed on the north side. Family changing, people dying, but it's alright. Money coming, money going, that's the lie, right? Right, right, right. Always sipping on my problems, need some hot tech. Wipe your tears in your eyes, you can't break that. Keep it real, keep it honor, you ain't bout that. Say, look, bro, I got you till my fucking light black. Hit the road when it's
Damn, bro. Patriarchy really taking away Murder She Wrote. How sad. I can't believe this. Oh my god. I can't believe this.
Ride low, low, sitting on low pro. They holler, whoa, whoa, when I hit the no show. And my zone, eyes on the popo. Savage mode, little cutthroat gun. You know, I'm riding with my head up high. Know that they ain't trying to take my pride. Step aside, let me 45. Hey, bust the head with the 45. Yeah.
Yeah, Murder He Wrote was a pretty solid one. Not too mad at that. It did feel quite like a solo Scrim track of this sort of era. What would 2022 be for him? Would that be the was it The Man Rose from the Dead, something like that? Was that kind of that era? Okay, A Man Rose from the Dead was 2020, so maybe a bit later on than that. But yeah, sort of this sort of like soft banger a little bit with the you know, more kind of subtle autotune on the chorus, or just like softer autotune, not something that was super harsh or intense, just a bit of a smoother one. Chetta kept like the same flow for his verse, but it was a solid flow, so I'm not too mad at it. It's one that I think again is pretty decent. We're still in that 6th region, which I'm fine with, you know.
Nice.
I'd much rather it be mostly 6s than mostly 5s, you know. So this is a little bit more promising. And again, couple of like strong highlights for me on here. That would be his first album era. Vocally, it's exactly the style he used in that. Okay, yeah. It's pretty cool. It works pretty nicely. Nice compatibility with the beat, that kind of sound. So let's see what we get on the next one. Which Scarecrow is really feeling the next one. Track number 9, Save Me the Rain. Let's go.
Good, say good, say good, say good.
All right. Gonna have a bit of a guitar-based banger here.
I give you the word, that's a bet. Diamonds in the pearls, that's a bet. Oh, you wanna swear, that's a bet. Hey, you see me putting in work, that's a bet. Oh, you wanna ride, I don't need you no more. Say you wanna slide, I don't even wanna go. Yeah, bitch, I'm high, I can't feel you no more. Ain't no wonder why we can't do this no more. No more, no more, no. Always wanna rise till it came wrong. Oh, don't waste my time, I can't take more. Rather been alive, what you came for. I give you the word, that's a bet. Diamonds in the pearls.
Man, the autotune improved like significantly. Definitely Scrim is programming it now. If he wasn't before, he is now. Like, it feels like the same kind of way he would use it as well. where it has like that low-key buzz to it.
Sorry.
Switch up like a mood ring. Okay. Diamonds in the new chain. Okay. See, I'm trying to do things. They don't know that shit changed. See me when I walk, when I talk, how I dress. Bitch, I'm on my own, it's for real, not a flex. Hating on my soul, I'ma feel it through my flesh. I don't need your love when I see you, it's a bet. I give you the world, that's a bet. Diamonds in the pearls, that's a bet. Oh, you wanna swerve, that's a bet. Hey, you see me putting in work,
That's a bet.
oh, you wanna ride, I don't need you no more. Say you wanna slide, I don't even wanna go. Yeah, bitch, I'm high, I can't feel you no more. Ain't no wonder why we can't do this no more.
Yeah, it was a pretty solid as a chill, laid back vibe kind of track. Auto-tune, of course, is always going to work pretty nicely with a sort of guitar-based loop going on in the beat. And yeah, it's definitely Scrim programming the auto-tune. You can tell because it has like a similar tone to that sort of first album Scrim auto-tune. It's done in quite a similar way, and it's definitely way more effective than before, when it was most likely, as far as I could tell, off key. We didn't have that issue as much on this one. Very good driving at night track. Yeah, it has that sort of like darker, nocturnal, but like not like heavy dark, like laid back dark, nocturnal vibe to it. And I quite like this one. You know, I keep hitting the same rating button, but these are all within the range of 6s, which again, like, relatively enjoyable for me. Smooth. It's an interesting way of putting it, Polish Lavender. Hey, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. So let's see what we get on the next one. Track number 10, Killer's Cry 2. This has been solid so far. Like, I'm not mad at this.
We're sorry.
I speak from experience, not speculation. Fair enough, man. You got me there. This plus the next two are my bottom 3 on the album, but still not bad. Fair enough. Damn, bottom 3 in a row.
Bitch, you know what's up, get the ad right.
Pretty atmospheric in the soundscape. Interesting.
Take these pills, let's get out of that. Come with me, baby, take my life.
So with that one, I think it was solid. I mean, mostly. I think it had like nice, smooth, atmospheric production. Another one that's a bit more of a laid-back auto-tune kind of vibe. I feel like with this particular one, it dragged on a bit long though. I feel like that would have been better if it was just like one verse, like chorus, verse, chorus. I feel like it could have been pretty effective as that. But then it got into the second verse and not really all that much switched up about it to keep it engaging the whole way through. I mean, if you compare it to Save Me the Rain, which is the previous one, similar kind of track, that's 2 minutes and 6 seconds. This one's like roughly a minute longer, so it has the same vibe, but I think it just continues it for just a little bit too long, and it kind of wears off a little bit the more that it goes on. So just slightly dips towards like more the upper end of a 5 for me personally. I don't dislike it, but upper end of a 5 more so. Yeah, definitely. I could see it, Scarecrow. 100%. Yeah, that one just could have been trimmed down a little bit, I feel like. Also, I'm wondering, is it Sambo Backrack that maybe does like the auto-tune for Scrim on his albums? Because he's labeled as the mixing engineer for this on Genius, in the Genius credits anyway. Mixing engineers are labeled as Cheta and Sambo Backrack, so maybe he kind of helps to really provide to the sort of like Scrim auto-tune sound as well, and maybe that's having a big sort of like influence over it, because obviously he's got a lot of production credits with Scrim, Sambo Backrack, so yeah, maybe he's like a big part of like getting that mixing right for the G59 stuff. So the next one, I believe, oh no, wait, this isn't the music. The last track's the next music video one. Next one is track number 11, Spend My Whole Life Getting High. Possibly, I know Sambo does some mixing for Scrimmy. Maybe that's what it is. I wonder. Pretty soft beat here.
I'm sorry.
Ooh. That's an interesting.
I won't be small. Tell your bitch tap in. Murder on sight while you hacking. All up in the front and the back end. Baby, I need mine, so we testing. Hit you with that kill tip, back band. Sticky, chop it up like a Mac 10. Baby, popping pills, let me go in. Chrome hard jeans with the visit.
Is like the moaning part gonna be the hook? Hold on. Or maybe it's just this. Okay, it's gonna be the hook here. Oh.
Just waiting to die. Spend my whole life getting high. Came out of hell, it's a hell of a time. My little
yeah, that's fair, Scarecrow. It maybe needed something a bit more for the hook.
Hard to decide. Tell that whole tap in. Also cold and frostbit. Try and get poppin'. 2, 2, 3, make it hit spin. Baby, I'm a savage. Say my name, shorty, I'm bad. You can come round, that's tragic. I ain't never lacking no caddy.
Never lacking no caddy. Nice. Cadillac, like bars. It's almost like a feature cancelled last second, so he left it empty in the middle. Yeah, it's like, oh shit, what am I gonna do for the hook now, man? There's supposed to be someone else on there. And it also, you know what it sounded like? It sounded like when you're like mumbling to kind of get the flow for something. It's like, okay, this is like what the general melody of the hook is going to be. And then he's like, you know what? Just leave that in there. We'll just use that as the chorus. It's still not bad, which I think is, you know, good enough, but definitely one that hits a little less than some of the other stuff that's on here. Production is decent enough. Verses are decent enough. There were a couple like sections during that first verse for some reason that reminded me a little bit of like Smoke Perp stuff again. I don't know, like I need that Rory that scream, go, I got V12s, I want big smoke. Like that flow sounded so Smoke Perp to me, even with like the wording. But you know, so that's a little bit of a negative for me. But overall, I would say Cheta annoys me less than Smoke Perp does, you know? So that is good. Like the comparison isn't too strong the more that I'm listening to this. Yeah, that's more of like a 5. Yeah, a little bit of a reference track here. Based on songs you've liked so far, I think you would like his stuff from the past 2 years more than the stuff I've shown you. That's fair enough. Yeah, definitely. There's some stuff that is better on here, and I think the improvements in the sound go a long way, but like the flows are good too, and delivery wise there's been less that is like fully sort of like putting me off here. So let's see what we get in the next one. It's our second last track on the project, track number 12, Drugs in Her Gut. Let's go. Just a couple minutes on this one. You did good, Slick. Ahmed. Nice. Polish Lavender with the bangers today. Okay. The sample's kind of cool at the start here. Both samples, because we got like sort of melodic vocals and then the rap sample in there. Okay. Chance to speak, it's all so feeling my heart, I know. Chest on tight from the pounds of smoke. Try to speak good. A little bit of a airier sound to it. Open up for me, keep close like those. Little bit of love and I still won't show. Wanna be me, but my life on low. No, I can't stop now, but I'm still on go. Okay. Homie, you ain't king, you was not my woe. Drop tie hard, let me fuel my soul. Trying to keep up, put my feel on hold. One baby, got my feet on cold. Speak up now, you be on two. Mine on shine and my heart on go be. So you can find me, still don't know. Yo, I'm sorry, loving on me like speeding in a Rari. Fully on my seat, I don't need nobody. This has a good flow to it. I like the kind of brighter sound to this one. Baby, keep it real, if it's real, ain't down. Let me keep it 1,000, I don't need nobody. That's a cool track. Low-key sounds like a Lil Skies track with how airy it sounds. That's actually another comparison I was like loosely thinking of earlier in the project. Polish Lavender is Lil Skies a little bit. Some of the more melodic auto-tune stuff kind of sounds a little bit more in that vein almost. And that's not bad. I like some Lil Skies. I actually quite like that one. I thought that was cool. It had a slightly different vibe to the rest of the project with that airier sound, and I actually quite enjoyed the direction that went, and I thought the flow was really clean from Chet on here. And you know, at first I was worried that like the auto-tune or the melodies wouldn't quite match the sound of the beat with it being different, like slightly different vibe-wise to the rest of the project, but it absolutely did. I think it actually fit into there pretty nicely. That one's a little bit more in that 6 region for me. Enjoyable stuff. I'm out of that.
Nice.
Not too shabby, man. By the way, the last track with the video is the most popular solo Cheta track on the album. Also has that apocalyptic sound I talked about last request, and in my opinion, does it very well. Let's see how it goes, because I did like the sort of slightly brighter psychedelic sound of this track right here. So yeah, let's see what we get on the final one, When Life Hands You Nothing. I mean, what do you do with that? Let's see. Get the music video up for this, and it'll be our final Cheta track on here. Why do I have a Dax short in my recommended here? I that shouldn't be here. Oh, thank God, it won't even load. It literally won't load. Thank you, YouTube. I was gonna click it to play it a little bit, but we were saved. Have I been sent this one before? It has the little like red bar that, you know, to say like you've watched it. Well, let's see how it goes on this listen right here. My bad. I forgot you were fragile. Maybe it was sent in and we just don't remember at the moment. Either way, we got it in the context of the project right here. You know what's always throwing me off? This is completely random, but I was just looking at the screen here while I was minimizing it. The fact that this looks like the angle looks off in the camera. I guess the camera's not super even because this does go up in a straight line, but it looks slanted on the camera. Sorry if you've never noticed that before and it's going to throw you off now, but let's see what we get on When Life Hands You Nothing. It's all about perspective, man. Maybe I got to rejig my tripod a bit.
You did good, sir.
Something about that beat sounds really familiar. Is it reminding me of it's an Injury Reserve track, I think. Is it What a Year It's Been? Something like that. I feel like it's vaguely reminding me of that.
Save me off of my pleasures. Can't let these feelings contest you. I stop my heart just to bless you. Leaving me open, contain me, trying to impress you. That's just what death do. Bury me slowly, I let you.
And then the drums come in there.
Need you to know you're not special. What was you thinking? I was gonna bless you. Can't fit these hoes in my schedule. Let all my problems caress you. I need you all, not the extra. Forgive me, I'm blanking, heart like a vessel. You got me drowning and sinking. Deep in the mud like I'm plankton. Take it from me, let you sink.
Is that a plankton bar?
I've been up talking to angels. They keep on telling me fables. Like why would I listen? Too much reminiscing, keep giving up.
When life gives you nothing, make a hand grenade? Does that work? I cannot endorse this message. We're not making hand grenades out here, alright?
Keep giving up. I'm giving up.
Oh, I was expecting a drum drop in there.
I want your most, not your less. Need you to come to my rescue. Come in and save me off of my pleasures. Can't let these feelings contest you. I stop my heart just to bless you. Leaving me open, contain me, trying to impress you. You know I've been here forever. Put all my time on the stretch. I want your most, not your less. Need you to come to my rescue. Come in and save me off of my pleasures. Can't let these feelings contest you.
I love that looking around emote there, Killjoy. So good.
Me open, contain me, trying to impress you. That's just what death do. 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 Need you to come to my rescue. Come here and save me.
Boom, boom, boom. That sounds nice. Oh man, chat is gone. What's the recommended gonna pull? Hold up. Okay. Wrestlers I Hated Working With by Maven. Fire. Fire. Gotta check that out. So yeah, decent way to end it out, I think. Cool little video to go along with it. The song itself, I think, was a little bit one I enjoyed a little less compared to other tracks on here. You know, one that was just like very steady, and I think it was trying to give off this like I mean, I'm assuming it was trying to give off this like emotionally numb sound, and that's why it had this that sort of vibe to it. Just didn't fully connect with me, but the production was pretty cool on it. There was nothing like necessarily wrong with the vocals or anything like that, so I'll go a solid like higher 5 with this one again. Cool elements in the beat there though. I like that little dum Like, that was pretty nice. Don't know why, but old aesthetics of VHS and analog stuff makes media better, in my opinion, when done right. It absolutely can. It can add a really nice texture to things, as long as it's not like super forced and it feels fitting for the vibe of whatever is going on. Then absolutely, it can fully add to it. So that was the final track right here on Chetta's Been Here Forever project. What is that one, VinPen? Hold up. Jesus, that is one hell of an emote right there. So this here, I think, was a little better than expected. Some Chetta projects have been, you know, a little bit, I would say some slight schnoozers for me before. There've been a couple ones where, you know, the tracks have been a bit imperfect or messy. The autotune hasn't quite sounded right. This album had like way less issues in that regard. There were still like a couple tracks here and there where the vibe was just a little bit too toned down for me, but overall I feel like this does a lot of things better. The sound of it overall is better. It has better production value, not just in terms of the beats themselves, but the vocals are mixed better. They sound clearer, you know, recorded in a better studio with this being his first, you know, G59 album. It definitely turned out better, and it has my favorite track from him so far with Poydras, with Suicide Boys. The only Chetta track I'm pretty sure, like I think it's safe to say, that I've given an 8 so far because it was such a banger and really came through with that energy. There are moments here where things dip, and for the most part, I think it's just generally solid, but on the better end of the Chetta stuff that I've heard. So I'm going to give the album somewhere in that 6 region overall. Not a bad one.
Nice.
VinPen cooking with all the emotes out here. I didn't know we had all these with the 7TV stuff. Very nice. Well, there we go. Not a bad album. Favorites for me, of course, were Poydras. What else did I more so enjoy here? I just realized I didn't write them down as I was going along, so I'm trying to just immediately remember from memory which ones I liked a bit more. Damn, I can't remember off the top of my head. Least favorites, I also can't entirely remember, which I feel like is a good thing. Maybe like Killer's Cry 2 and Spend My Whole Life Getting High. Or actually, Blair Witch. Blair Witch might be one of my least favorites because I just wasn't a big fan of the high-pitched vocals there. But yeah, there's nothing that stands out to me too, like, majorly as, like, super weak points on here. I think this is more consistent as well than other Chetta projects that I've heard. So, yeah, thank you for sending this one in, Scarecrow. I appreciate it. And this one just clicked that little bit more. It has that sort of, you know, first... what would you call it? Like first big label album feel to it in a way. In that Suicide Boys kind of way. Dracula, you liked, I think? Yeah, that's probably like that's a solid one for me too. Yeah. Definitely not a bad project. So thank you for sending this one in, man. Not mad at that at all. It was a relatively smooth listen. I won't forgive Triple H for the Booker T WrestleMania storyline. Oh boy, that one was a stinky one. I'd never seen it, like, you know, I didn't watch it while it was actually happening, but trust me, that is one I've seen people talking about, and it was rough. I won't forgive him for his current booking of the product. That's what I won't forgive him for. So, yeah. Solid enough for a Chetta album. Not too mad at that one. Let me get the next one loaded up on Streamlabs right here, and then you already know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen. Throw in an extra little bathroom break before we continue. So the next one... Oh, is Streamlabs just refusing to work now? Gotta refresh it. Hold on. It wouldn't be Streamlabs if it worked consistently. It's just refusing to load the tracks now. That's alright, I could just use... Oh, wait, hold on. We have some life. There we go. It's bringing Pi Experiments back. So we're going to get some Kneecap on the next one. This should be interesting. This one sent in by 20 Hue 5C. So we're going to see how that goes when we get back. Then we got a sort of pretty short album request from Slox after that, a song from Henry and a song from Bazio. I don't know if I'll open it up for any like extra little song requests at the end, but we'll see. We'll see how things are going by the time we get to the end of the queue. So I'm going to play you guys some of that lovely royalty-free production while I'm away, and then when I get back, we'll continue with the rest of the queue right here. So enjoy. See you guys shortly. Hey, 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 hey.
Mercy.
and you running for cover. Addicted to drugs in the gutter and drunker than anyone leaving the club. We go dumber than ducks. We got mullets and putters and multiple gunners that come in Hummers. You under the rubber, you'll never recover.
So close to fitting on the beat, man. So close. Hey, that's kind of sick beat though. What is going on? There's an emote party going over on the Twitch side of things. I'm not mad at it though. I'm not mad at it. Got a little Twitch party going on. We'll see is CDTV for it's not happening, bruv. Honestly, I mean, I can't even really debate you on that, Movie Bad Man. You're mostly right. You're mostly right. We'll see if it's the case today. It's likely. Okay, yeah, the antithesis. So it is your request up next, and we're going to be doing a bit of kneecap. Let's get kneecapped together. I just need to get Streamlabs to open this up because it's being silly. Give me a second. I love when everything works right. We'll get it played one way or another. Sometimes you just gotta wait. It gets a little scared. You just have to give it a second. It's taking its sweet time though. Worst comes to worst, I'll just play it through the YouTube link. What? Streamlabs queue is so fucked up right now. Come on, man. Bro, I was bringing back stuff from like last stream. Okay, fuck it. We'll just play it through the YouTube link. That'll be much easier that way. So kneecap with fine art. Let's go. Common Streamlabs L. We know nothing else. If music starts randomly playing at any point during the stream, it's because Streamlabs randomly decided to work again at an inconvenient time. Just so you know. Kneecap with fine art. Curious to see how this goes, because I've heard about these guys quite a lot. So, yeah, we're going to see how this goes. Some of this track is in Irish, so if you want translations, you can find them on the Genius page. No problem. I'll get that loaded up right here. So, in the message, Antithesis is saying, hello there, I super chatted yesterday to ask you about kneecap, so I'm here today to actually recommend a specific song, Fine Art. Some of the lyrics are in Irish, but the Genius page has translations if you want them. Hope you enjoy it. I hope so too. Let me get the Genius page up for this one. Curious to see what the hubbub is about right here. Thank you for sending this one in, man. Let's find out. Let's get it going. From 2024, this one. I don't even know, like, even roughly what... That's interesting, okay.
He's only started knee skull and be sure he just thinks you guys are lethal. I know he's a wee bit young, try to keep it from him, Jonathan more yeehaw. Cool guard test, show my new ghost raider. 40 odd breath smells like cider. Try to talk business to me, which is in your teeth, back of the glider.
Cap, it's problem shoot. Not got any chance, go jock or live. Stick a wee tune out just for the kids, cause my two ones they love you the best. Oh, fuck shit, ways up, mess for the general. Who too late to get pissed? Somebody smoke every penny getting off of our taste. There's a no act, it's just the way it is, real shit.
You'll find me in a snug of a dimly lit shit run down pub. Face all smoke in a place I love. Seeing how fucked I can get on government funds. That's another paint done. Already jokes all alone column. And up walks some random standing over me rapping one of my songs.
My first show here is problem the call. Not
I'm clicking on these annotations so fast.
Oh, here gonna minute that the call your crane. A car route, tossing the hustle with the blade. Oh, and no fuck it, I rate to the 10. Now you're crying on Twitter and that's a win-win.
On the Nolan show today, a mural of a burning police car and chance of get the Brits out. So this is Ireland 2022. Rapper Kneecap say the mural was unveiled as just
Northern Ireland
fine art. Fine art.
Damn, that's sick.
Fine art.
C-E-R-T-I, you say it needs more trucky art lads. The colour if you go with last but collabs. Kneecap, fucking curry, call a mark.
So you're wondering why we take ages to release music, we're always on stages, all over in different places, rocking balaclavas in our faces.
You can love us or hate us, wanna fact a bit of our wages. More merch, more drugs, less cost, more folks, more comments and out on cases.
Man, they're going
You can
hard.
love us or hate us, wanna fact a bit of our wages. More merch, more drugs, less cost, more folks, more scums, more
Fine art.
Fine art.
Fine art.
These guys are awesome. I have to agree. This is the only thing I've heard from them so far, but that was
The
sick.
photograph on the front of the Irish News shows a poster for the upcoming tour of Irish language rappers Kneecap. The West Belfast rap group has defended its advert for the tour, which features DUP leader Arlene Foster strapped to a rocket on top of a bonfire. The image is being
Jesus.
used to promote the rapper's farewell
Oh my
to the
God.
tour. The content of the advert, however, has been criticised for its violent imagery.
There you go. What a banger, man. I don't know what I was expecting from Kneecap, but it wasn't quite that. I didn't think it would be so, I didn't really know anything about them before this. I thought it was more like, and I don't know where I got this impression from, but I thought it would be more sort of like punk rocky rather than like just some straight up rap stuff. But I really enjoyed that. Very unique with mixing in the Irish as well. So I was like clicking on these translations throughout Genius as fast as I could. But man, that track went hard. The production was great. Loved the sort of like hook section of the track with that little sample in there, and it was really effective. Seemed if I dare say, rather politically charged as well. For context, people who want Irish independence consider Northern Ireland to be occupied British territory, so call it North of Ireland instead, hence the censoring. Okay, yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know too, like, I have like just very like loose knowledge about that, but interesting. I'm huge into these guys. What they might lack in lyrical complexity, they more than make up for in wit and delivery. That's exactly it. Like, I think a whole bunch of personality came through in that track right there. There's how many of them? There's like one, two. Is it two guys? Really? That was only two guys going back and forth there. It's a rap trio apparently. But from what I could tell, there was only two of them on this one. But man, they had a whole bunch of personality and yeah, just immediately engaging and interesting. This might be the most Irish song, a combination of grime and UK electronic scene, fiery flows, great energy, the combo of English and Irish. I'm really excited for their upcoming album this year. Like, I'd definitely check out more. Some sick music. I'm going to give that one an 8. What a banger.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean, you don't entirely need complexity if you can make something hit like that just off of the simplicity. Okay, 2 rappers and 1 producer. That makes sense. That makes sense. I like that one, so thank you very much for sending that one in, Antithesis. Yeah, I'd definitely be down to check out more from them. Oh, okay, so that's the title track from their 2024 album. Interesting, okay. Kneecap has some tunes. We'll be tapping into more. Thank you very much for sending that in, man. Much appreciated. So I believe our next one in the queue is our next album request. The last one that we have in the queue here from Sly Fox Blogs, a.k.a. Slox. Is it going to load up here on Streamlabs? The answer is probably no. Yeah, we got no chance. Cannot perform this action until the widget is opened. Brother, I literally have it opened in front of me right here. What are you talking about? Maybe if I switch from this screen back to this screen, will that make it pop up? Nah, it doesn't want to work. Oh well, either way, we will, the link is in the tip message anyway. So Slugs is saying right here, now that you aren't doing hit albums for your end of year lists, you're going to have to consider this one. And it's true, sometimes, like if I do another tier list this year for albums, then any sort of like viewer submitted albums from the year will be in there. Although this is a 2025 one. But yeah, I'm still excited to hear it. Spotify's being slow as well. Is everything broken on my computer? It's some Miko Suave, 20 minutes, 7 seconds. Hell yeah, short and sweet, and I'm sure it's going to be a banger because I really like what I've heard from Miko so far. He has the tunes. If you haven't heard some Miko, he's pretty great. So, it was after your list started though. That's true. It is towards the end of 2025, so maybe I could slot it in there. Usually I'd only count stuff that like dropped within the year regardless, but hey, maybe we can make a little exception right here. This is Bad Choices Make Good Stories. 8 songs, 20 minutes. Pretty fire title. So yeah, let's see how this one is going to go. Thank you very much for sending this one in here, Slox. You know, Slox has put me on to Miko here, and hopefully that's going to continue with a great sort of sharp project right here. Track number 1 is called 20 Million. Let's go. Yeah, honorary 2026. There we go. It's close enough. It's like a week off, you know?
Look, I told him move with who you came with. Told my bro don't make that choice, it's way too dangerous. Yeah, they thinking about the crime, but they ain't saying it. I've been moving far away, I'm getting homesick.
Like straight away.
A lot bit.
Good delivery, man.
I almost gave up and I ain't proud of it. Try to flex with your little dub, but it was counterfeit. Go ask anybody, Suave, always stacking chips. 20 million, I'm good. 20 million, I'm sitting. 20 million might have your day ones make a decision.
Dramatic build is sick.
Make anybody sit down and listen. And when I throw these hits, I'm just doing it from a distance. In and out of the booth, and in and out of my zone. In and out of these hoes like I'm in and out of my clothes. In and out of the function, the party been growing cold. People I don't know and they steady calling me bro. 20 million, I'm good. 20 million, I'm sitting. 20 million might have your day ones make a decision. 20 million to make anybody sit down and listen. And I just need someone to listen. It ain't a L if you went for it, so I went for it, and I'm still going. I messed up a couple times, but I'm still chosen. Go 1,000 miles.
The mixing is clean as well.
20 million, I'm good. 20 million, I'm sitting.
Like, I know this is such a specific thing, but the mixing of that whistle ad-lib was perfect.
Make anybody sit down and listen. And when I throw these hits, I'm just doing it from a distance. 20 million, 30 million, 40 million, 50 million, 60 million, 70 million, 80 million, 90 million, 100 million.
Great as an intro track. Solid way to kick things off. Yeah, like no like heavy like drum drop-ins or anything like that on this one. It was just like a dramatic sort of like tension builder as the intro to set things up, and immediately you get like a strong delivery from Miko. Like, he sounds focused, ready to go on this track, and I think the mixing is pretty sharp on here as well. The vocals come through really clean, and I think the ad-libs, like, this is like a, I guess you could say, a little bit of an underrated thing sometimes, is mixing the ad-libs right, and I feel like that was done really effectively on this track. Like, even that whistle just had like the right amount of like reverb and volume on it. So yeah, I think we're off to a solid start with 20 million. Built things up nice and dramatically to kick this one off. I'm gonna give that a strong 7 to a low 8 beginning it with that intro. Very nice build up. Hey, appreciate you, Antithesis. Glad you enjoyed the stream, man, and thank you for joining in. Thank you for your request as well. Have a good rest of your night, man. Yeah, I think this was a good sort of dramatic opener. Killjoy saying over here, I liked Miko's part, a lot of energy and power. The beat I did not like, felt kind of NF-y, loud, and tries to sound big and dramatic, but is it? I don't know. Interesting. See, I think what makes this one work for me, I can kind of see where you're coming from with like the kind of sounds in there, in the NF comparison. I think for me it works because it's Miko on the song and he's not like yelling over the top of it, so it's not like every element of the track is just in your face and being like, this is dramatic, this is loud, focus on this, you know. I think it really works the way that it's structured here. Shout out to Massive with the engineering. Hell yeah, shout out to Massive. So let's see where we go from there with track number 2. This is Stay Gone. What are we building into off of that intro? There's something itchy inside this hoodie. Hold up. Might just be a loose little fiber or something. Stabbing at me.
Bought these chandeliers with tears, it hit different. I've been going hard for years, it hit different. I've been going all in, it hit different. Now I got diamonds in my ears, it hit different when you tell your bros a vision and nobody seem to get it. It's only me.
It's alright, Killjoy. I get what you're saying regardless.
In between, huh? Sleeping on couches with these $1 million dreams, huh? Let's go. Sometimes I get the feeling where my mind ain't really in it. I'd rather be out of sight. I'd rather be out of mind. I'd rather go away. I may play at the play, but I still can't get a break, huh?
That
I'd rather
bass.
be out of sight. I'd rather be out of mind. I'd rather leave the whole world behind. Pillow, gotta keep it on. Okay. Pillow, gotta keep it all in line. Play with me, boy, you tripping 0.5. I told her mama know your worth because these snakes gon' try to bite at any time. Try to knock you off your grind, huh? Don't let them do it to you, you know you a dime. And they some snakes, they can't do nothing but lie. Don't give them chances, they gon' do it every time. They never visit, now they pull up with a hand out. Them boys hated, now they pull up all fanned out. She used to curb me, now she pull up with her pants down. I gotta leave, I ain't tryna let that pan out. My proudest side, they don't see it how I see it. I'll be patient with the chatter, but it's never really needed. It's just taking too much time away from things to be completed. With the city on my shoulders, I can't let them leave it bleeding. Nah, too many voices getting hard for me to listen. Too many hits is getting hard for me to miss them. Too many chances getting hard for me to fix it. I don't wanna fix it. Only greatness in my cup, I don't wanna mix it. Remember
great
days
bass line
hopping
on
on
the
the stage hearing crickets. I'm just trying to get it to a point where they'll listen. Shawty hit my phone saying, Miko, you been dissing. I'm trying not to settle, I've been pushing past the limit. I would if I could, but I can't cause I ain't. The fam eating good, I ain't got no complaints. My first 100K took it straight to the bank.
Nice.
I walk off shining like I should. Stop hating, you would do it if you could. Guess I keep it to myself cause they really don't. Sometimes I get the feeling where my mind ain't really in it. I'd rather be out of sight. I'd rather be out
That
of
hook
mind.
section is pretty great.
I'd rather go away. I may play at the play, but I still can't get a break, huh? I'd rather be out of sight. I'd rather be out of mind. I'd rather leave the whole world behind.
You know what's interesting? It reminds me a little bit of like some of the UK bangers back in the day. It reminds me of like the vocal effects that would be on some like Tiny Tempa hooks back in the day. If you guys listen to some UK Tiny Tempa on his Discovery album, maybe it's just like Wonder Man from that project with the kind of robotic-y vocals it reminds me of a little bit, but I think it's really cool. This one took it in a bit of a smoother direction, a bit of a luxurious beat on this one. Great bass line in there. Miko coming through with presence once again. I think there was a lot of cool bars on this one, and a good follow-up. After 20 million, I thought it would like drop into like a super hard track with that dramatic build-up, but I'm not too mad at it going for something smoother in a way to follow that up with. I mean, the rapping was still quality, and it had a memorable chorus section right here. I'd also go a 7 on this one as well. Very enjoyable. Yeah, that is a that is a very difficult task there, a movie madman. Oh yeah, I hear that, those early 2010s UK type vocals. Yeah, it was a cool little touch to the hook that I thought was pretty effective, and you know, that's going to make it stick with me, which is always good. I've never heard a single good hip-hop and country fusion. I don't know why, but they seem so harsh to mesh and combine well. I mean, I liked, even though it was, you know, a jokey song, I do think Old Town Road was fun at the time. Like, obviously, if I listen to it now, I've just heard it so much that it wouldn't really do much for me anymore. But, like, at the time, I enjoyed the track. I think that was a solid, like, country trap fusion. And, you know, didn't go, like, too obnoxious in any way. But, yeah, it can be hard to get it right sometimes. I do agree with that. Oh, I haven't heard that one, Slox. Maybe I'd like that one. So let's see what we get on the next one. Track number 3, I Was Never Trying to Start a War. Massive is listed as a additional artist credit on here. Don't know if that's going to be a full-on feature or maybe just production stuff. We shall see.
I was never trying to start a war.
Okay, that's definitely a feature.
I was only trying to show you love. Put all of the ratchets on the board.
Massive produced the whole thing. Hell yeah.
Trying to take you out of this, of course. Counting all this money on my fingers. I just came right back, flew from Topanga. Bought 100,000 worth of acres.
I did.
But I was never trying to give it up. I was never trying to start a war. I was only trying to show you love.
Good layers to the vocals here. Keeps a nice sort of like width to the track, if that makes sense.
Take you out of this, of course. Counting all this money on my fingers. I just came right back, flew from Topanga.
But you knew that though. I'm riding around in the Billy for show, getting so sick and tired of moving that hoe. Pop it out, shot, and I'm doing the most. And my baby a model, she don't even post. I've been outside getting busy. Now I'm the face of the city. I turn a 10 to a 50. Back to back, did a couple of shows, that's stacks on stacks. Drop a couple of songs, that's plaques on plaques. Try to talk out his neck, I ain't going for that. I got honeys in black and they running some laps. You been moving too lax, you tripping, player. I wish you would've listened, player. You crashed out for a mistress, player. Now it's love from a distance, player. I've been missing you lately, Vaya. I heard you got a baby, Vaya. You know I never tripped off the haters. I've been building on something, it's major. Yeah.
I was never trying to start a war.
Wasn't trying to start one. Playing with me, you got
Damn.
the right one. And they some
Cut it off there.
Flexing the muscle, got my weight up. Found me a hustle, got my paper up. Still on the mission, gotta stay up. I'm on the top, I don't see none.
I was never trying to start a war. I was only trying to show you love. Put all of the ratchets on the board. Trying to take you out of this, of course. Counting all this money on my fingers. I just came right back, flew from Topanga. Bought 100,000 worth of acres. But I was never trying to give it up. I was never trying to start a war. I was only trying to show you love. Put all of the ratchets on the board. Trying to take you out of this, of course.
Interesting. Solid one. This one, I'm a little divided on the hook for this one. I'm just not sure if the vocals there entirely connected with me. The idea of it wasn't too bad, but I just think the vocals didn't quite click for me on that hook. But I do appreciate the sort of like different layers that we had going on during the chorus, because you got like the main chorus vocal, then some ad-libs, as well as I think some like background hums in there, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm remembering correctly there. Like there was just like a lot going on that I felt like made the chorus feel nice and layered, had a nice width to it, as I was saying. I do think the production was solid again, but my favorite part vocally was Miko here. I think he was still solid. The hook I'm a little bit more divided on, but not a bad one. Maybe like more of a strong 6 for me on this one.
Nice.
And not like a bad hook by any means, just one that didn't fully connect with me. I don't think it fully maybe hit the way that was intended, but not bad. Still not bad. And the album is still going pretty solid so far. So let's see what we're going to get on the next one. This is track number 4, Bad Decision. Very short one.
Now, Miko, you already know I don't like not hearing from you.
Oh, maybe like an
I don't
interlude,
know what
voicemail
you're doing,
interlude.
But I need you to call me back. You already know I don't play like that. I love me some Miko. I need me some Miko.
Good taste.
You already know what's going on over here.
If she's talking about the music.
I need you to answer that phone.
I'm better off running these streets.
Oh.
Better off trying to do it alone. She don't know that she cut off a real one. Worst decision she made on the phone. Everybody got lost in the chaos while I'm in the peace, steady righting my wrongs. You know I took it all the way home. Then I went by my mama on home. I'm better off running the muck. Better off trying to wipe up a slut. Baby, I do not need all the fuss. Tell me what you gon' do for a buck. And he try to play over the team. Hope you like living life on a crutch. Only 2 or 3 people I trust, and the others I left in the dust. I'm better off cussing in songs. Maybe then they'll listen to me. Maybe then I get million streams. See my name on like every TV. I can't be around people that's trashy. And my cougar be calling me daddy. No, I'm sliding, just send me the addy. Wipe her up cause she got her a fatty. It was a bad decision.
Okay. Smooth. I wasn't expecting a verse on that one. When it kicked off with like the whole voicemail thing, I was like, oh, okay, this is going to be like one of those like full track long voicemail interludes, but that just kind of set things up on that one. Very short, but effective for what it was. Really like the production on there with those pianos. That was very nice. Strong presence from Miko once again. I think that's a good one. That's another like smooth 7 for me. I like that one. Very short, but effective for what it was. I see you, Killjoy. Appreciate you joining in as always. Have a good rest of your day as well. Movie Madman is saying in relation to the previous one, that was my favorite track so far. That hook was great. Fair enough. Fair enough. So yeah, some people might disagree with me on the hook, and it is like playing in my head a little bit right now. So it at least has the catchiness element to it. I was never trying to start a war. Like, it's got a catchy little groove to it. So like I said, not the worst thing ever by any means. So yeah, let's see where we go from there with track number 5 on this one, Turning Point. Let's go. Oh, softer pianos here.
Yeah, I crashed off in the whip, man, I ain't seen him since. I done gave too much time to the wrong thing, but it paid the rent. That's just an excuse for living the wrong way, man, I'm knowing it is. I went in my room to handle the problem, but that just made me sick. Okay, I'm back in my feelings, I just pray they feel it. Chains on chains, I get it. Suave always spinning, so fed up with losing. I just started winning. Wish Big Bro can see it. Wish Big Bro can feel it. R.I.P. Big Brother, wish you would've made it home. We came from the gutter, think about it when I roam. Trying to build a city, I can't do it on my own. Trying to get I can't do it all alone. Head home, head home. Hurt, I lost it all, I still ain't learned. Them bridges fell, I watched them burn. We finally up, I gotta splur. Them hoes ain't never wanted me, and now they kiss and rub on me. It's dollar sign, ain't nothing free. It's dollar sign, ain't nothing cheap. My actions rich, your talk is cheap. I never liked your company. Your brother fell, you let him bleed. I promise you that can't be me. Yeah. They say hard times make survivors. They ain't get a chance to live though. I got all these demons surrounding.
That's a good flow here.
There ain't nothing else I can give though. Walking around with so much hatred. Really, I'm supposed to forgive though. Money moving, money piling. I'm just stacking up for my kinfolk. Right now, I'm still on the ground. One day I'll figure it out. Back then they called me a clown. Now my money laughing them out. These days I gotta go harder. Not too many chances I got left. Competition played, they got swept. I'm back in my feelings.
Good verse.
Pray they feel it. Chains on chains, I get it. Suave always
bit more of an emotional one here.
I just started winning.
That's how you do it, Movie Madman. You're fed up with losing, just start winning. It's that easy, bro. Generally did enjoy the bars here, though, I must say.
I can't do it all alone.
Really nice pianos on this one. Great beat overall.
I'm headed home.
Nice. This one we got a further injection of emotion into the project right here. Nice piano-based production. I like the pretty much everything that Miko did on here. Particularly, I think it was that second verse. I think the flows that he was hitting there were just like very, very nice to listen to. And he's always good with his enunciation and just like the presence on the track. And he raps with a certain momentum as well that just kind of keeps you locked into what he's saying and focusing on it. And yeah, I think there was good content to that one as well. Some personal bars in there, and I thought that made for an interesting one to listen to that just added some slight extra layers to the project, which is something that I'm always going to appreciate. That one's like a smooth 7 as well. Like, this has all been pretty quality stuff so far. And we all got to keep this in mind. If you're ever fed up with losing, start winning. Something to motivate you right there. Turning Point was a good one. I mean, being a 20-minute project, this is like flying by, but it's making for a very good, smooth listen. And again, for an underrated artist, like very professionally put together, professionally produced, professionally mixed. The vocals are coming through like super clear and present. So yeah, can't really complain about much here so far. So let's see what we get going into the next one. Track number 6, Heavy Burden. Oh yeah, we're pianoing it up out here. And I'm not going to complain about that. No siree.
Sorry to Minnesota. Sorry I couldn't go. Sorry to all the floaters. I let down all my bros. Trying to find some peace wherever it is. I'm trying to right my wrongs, I'm making a list. I call myself fighting sin, I'm letting it win. How am I supposed to grow if I'm calling it quits? These days I don't even know me. Try and make them laugh, that was the old me. Gon' give it up, that's what they told me. No one told me growing up could get lonely. I ain't say I don't deserve it, ain't saying I'm perfect. I heard losses turn to lessons, I'm trying to learn them. I spazzed out a couple times, it wasn't on purpose. What am I supposed to do when they calling me worthless? Late night talks with my brothers encourage. Talking about our future and then reaching our purpose. Swear I wanna do it, but it's making me nervous. More so, afraid that it isn't so certain. But
man,
I
he's still
tried
killing
the
it on the
sunny
drumless
path,
beats.
it wasn't working. Walking and touching beautiful grass is filled with serpents. Pull back the curtain, there goes a path I didn't see. And on that path walking is a man who got everything. Like that's who I wanna be. Walked up to him with all this courage and energy. Walked up to him hoping that this would change everything. Walked up to him, oh no, here goes the worrying. Tapped him on the shoulder and seen that man was me. Who I could be.
That's a cool concept.
So I'm sorry to Minnesota. I'm sorry I couldn't go. I'm sorry to all the floaters. I let down all my bros. Trying to find some peace wherever it is. I'm trying to right my wrongs, I'm making a list. I'm steady fighting this sin, I ain't letting it win. Conversation with God, I ain't calling it quits.
That track was sick. I really liked that one. Completely drumless. We just had those nice piano keys right there. I like those sort of like high-pitched piano keys. And I thought the storytelling on this one was really cool. Like a very sort of like visual piece of storytelling on this track that I just think, you know, made the whole concept of it very intriguing to listen to. And once again, his delivery is perfectly matched to the style of production. The flows still fit in there perfectly. Like, I feel like he adapted his voice very nicely. Like, it wasn't majorly different, but he adapted it nicely, just like slight differences in tone to fit what the track was. And again, I think the writing on this one was really cool. And, you know, that section where it was sort of beginning like each line with the same phrase and kind of like building up off of that, building up some tension there. Really cool. Really well done. I thought that was a very engaging one from a writing perspective and still sounded great as well. Probably one of my strongest sevens on the album so far. That's a favorite for me. Grassline was hard. Yeah, like a lot of solid bars like throughout that in general. Like you've got good bars within the overarching like theme and story of the track, which I think is really cool. So the next one is our longest one in the project. We're going to see what this one does. Track number 7, What You Could Have Been, which it feels like that's kind of continuing on from the previous track a little bit. Will it be directly linked? Let's see. It's a bit of a transition there, right? I like how all these past few have been piano based in some way, but it's not feeling too repetitive for me. They're all going like a, you know, tackling it from just a slightly different side of things. Hey, thank you, Danny, the #1 the baby fan. I'll check that in a second right here. Thank you, man.
Yeah, you ain't no top, but you could have been. You ain't the greatest, you should have been. All that hard work you was putting in. Now you just trying to get good again. I tried to tell them, Lord. I did.
Ooh.
I did. With all the roads you paved, you're always in your way. With all the risks to take, I seen you let it fade. I tried to tell them, Lord.
Cool vocals added in here.
I did. I remember when Pamela dropped, had the entire city on highs. We was bumping it all on my block. I was mad when you called a flop. Man, you put too much weight on yourself. I just hate how you hate on yourself. You had thoughts about being the best. Then you put all your dreams on the shelf. Nowadays you been acting a fool. All on Twitter, you're losing your cool. I heard life just been getting to you. It's okay, it's been getting me too. I just hope you get back in your groove. Cause the chatter just let
Oh,
me
really?
confused.
That's you singing I
But
Did
the
there.
weather,
Oh,
I'm
hell
fighting
yeah.
the weather.
That was
I'm
a
still
cool,
getting
cool
better.
touch
I
added
hope
in
you are
here.
too. JG just finally dropped. I just hope that he do it again. People saying I'm getting my hopes up. I just want all my brodies to win. Fighting demons, been battling sin. People play me, I'm fighting revenge. I forgave them, they turn around, do something else to me. Dang, I'm fighting again. I gotta give it to God. Oh Lord, please turn my plea. All my heroes gave up on their dreams. Dear Lord, don't let it be me. 2 years I was fighting depression. Man, I know it was hard to see. Couldn't step out my room for a minute. I'm having these visions of losing and winning. I'm talking, I done had thoughts about killing myself. Thought it was fake till I did it myself. Diamonds on me got me feeling myself. Wish I could feel like this all of the time. Hoes come around, but ain't none of them mine. None of them I should be calling no wife. Blood on my body is darker than wine. Flat on the floor, guess I'm ready to know. Back on my feet with a purpose. Whipping a Honda, it feel like a Bentley. I'm swerving, baby, I'm swerving. I'm grateful that Papa J put me on stage. It's been a little minute, I'm nervous. I'm grateful that London and Dublin forgave me. It's crazy cause I don't deserve it. I'm talking
Bro, what did he do to
about
London and Dublin?
research. You ain't no top, but you could have been. You ain't the greatest, you should have been. All that hard work you was putting in. Now you just trying to get good again. I tried to tell him, Lord. I did. All the roads you paved, you're always in your way. With all the risks to take, I see
Again,
you let it fade.
great layering
I tried to tell him, Lord.
to this part here.
I did.
Yeah, really solid one. Nice. This little flourish to end that off with there. What You Could Have Been was pretty great as well. I like this one, even though oh, that's me, I'm London. Okay, I thought he meant like the locations. I was like, bro, he's been out here fucking up some cities. Hold on, what did he do here? Okay. That makes sense a little bit more. So even not entirely knowing the context of everything here, though, I was still intrigued by the lyrics on this one and, you know, what he was saying. You don't necessarily need to know every detail about everything to grasp the, you know, the general idea of what it's going for. And once again, we got another more emotional piano-based one. Seems to be quite a theme with these past few tracks, and I think it's been an effective one. Obviously, we got drums in there with this one. Another really nice hook section with those layered vocals added in there that, again, just really make it stand out as the hook and make it pop a little bit more, make it stick with you. Another really solid one, man. And I like the direction this is going in because the track I remember the most from Miko up to this point is the first one I heard from him, which was Evolve, which is much more of just like this crazy banger. And so I was thinking, okay, maybe we're going to be getting quite a lot of that on this project, but instead it's been a lot more introspection and, you know, a lot more of a reflective album. And I think it's still great as that. It's still 100% like holding its weight as that. So yeah, that's another good 7, man.
Yeah.
You hear the Jid and Tony the Tiger song? Not yet, Polish Lavender. I still got to check that out. It must be done. So real quick, before we hop into the next and final track, we just got a little tip there from Danny the number one DaBaby fan saying, hey man, DaBaby dropped a fire ass album last week. We'll see. It's like 23 tracks. And you ain't played it. This is album of the year, better than ASAP. Should have modeled its God, there's a lot going on here. Better than ASAP, should have modeled its mid again. Then J Fold, better than Don the Travis ripoff. It's Heat and Prime, baby is back. Let's go. It's a very impassioned message, man. I mean, hey, I'll give it a listen. If I do the tier lists again at the end of the year, then we'll see how I'm feeling about it on that one. I don't know if it will be better than all of these albums, but we shall see. You do indeed seem to be the number one DaBaby fan, so you are living up to the name at least. You are living up to the name. So, let's see what we're going to get on the next one. Here is actually our 8th and final track on Bad Choices Make Good Stories by Miko Suave. This is Good Stories. Let's go. Short one, 1 minute 24 to close us out.
Yeah, my main question for y'all is creativity. Like, what mainly inspires y'all?
Go ahead, Audrey.
Creativity.
I'll make it. You're gonna make it? What really inspires me is like trying to find from what is like inside of yourself and being able to share that with other people, because that can be a very scary and hard thing.
Real.
Because we don't always maybe like what we see of ourselves too, and it's like you're almost like exposing all of you to the rest of the world.
Remember, she's
and by
dropping
doing
bars
that,
at the
it
end.
can be scary, but it can also be like freeing. It's like you're letting go of maybe even those fears or those worries to be like, oh, this is me. How about you, Audrey? What do you feel?
Well, I feel like whenever I draw things, I'm always like, maybe I should draw something like for music, a music cover, something like that. Or like I just go all out.
Draw like sometimes fashion designs, you draw people, you draw cartoons, you draw stories.
I write stories. Well, sometimes I just
Damn,
have
all the
to
creativity.
search in my brain and go dig, 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 dig.
That's sweet.
And then maybe I'll find a treasure chest, and then maybe that treasure chest was empty.
That's true.
Maybe it was empty. Hey, that was nice. That was a sweet outro. I enjoyed Good Stories. Nice. I didn't know if that was going to be kind of similar to Bad Decision, where we were going to get like a rapping verse towards the end, but I think that worked as like a sort of outro track. Yeah, I thought that was very sweet way to close it out. Don't really have a rating for that, with it being more of like a skit type outro, but I did like it as a way to close it out. So there we go. That is the final track on Bad Choices Make Good Stories by Miko Suave. I thought this was a good project. This was some solid stuff, man. Overall rating, I mean, I gave pretty much every track, in the range of that 7 rating, most of it being like upper end of a 7, like 7.5 to 7.8/0.9. So I'm sitting somewhere around that with this project. A strong 7. Good stuff. I was talking about how Evolve is the track that I remember the most from Miko, and for some reason, every time like I hear his name or like see his name now, I just think of that when I get mad, I listen to Tusi. Like, I don't know why that bar in particular has stuck with me, but it has. But yeah, this album, or EP, whatever it might be considered as, was solid. Good production all throughout this. The quality stayed high for the entire thing. The vocals were mixed very crisply, very clean. Miko's rapping always comes through as confident and focused, and that was no different for this kind of project. And I appreciate it having some nice layers to it, with the emotion and the introspection, some interesting writing, especially towards like the back half of it. And I think this all turned out pretty good. So I enjoyed this. Open the queue back up. I mean, we have, let's see, if Streamlabs is going to work here, I think we have 2 songs left. I might open it for 1 or 2 more song requests if anybody has any to send in. No album requests for the rest of it, but one or two more song requests, I can maybe slot those in there. So yeah, the only like point I was kind of uncertain about on this project was like the massive hook on "I was never trying to start a war," but like it wasn't downright bad. It just kind of like pulled down my rating for the track a tiny bit. But then again, Movie Madman said it really worked for him, so you know, it's the subjectivity of music, right? I think this was really effective for what it was going for, though. My favorites were probably, man, Bad Decision, Turning Point, Heavy Burden, and What You Could Have Been. Like, that's just like a solid streak right there. That might just be my like favorite chunk of the project. That sort of like piano focused introspective section, very nice. Can't be mad at that. Limit on song length. What kind of, if you had a particular like song length or a song in mind, Polish Lavender, what's the length of it, and I'll let you know if we can squeeze that in. Yo, you remember that one Family Ties remix I showed you with those rappers who are brothers? Yes, I do. Innocent Bystander, whole bunch of personality on there. Really fun one. I do remember that. So let me get the next one loaded up right here. Thank you very much for sending in this project, Slugs. I enjoyed it, and you know, keep doing your thing. Tell Miko keep doing his thing, because this is just some solid music all around, and I'm sure it'll only just keep getting better and better over time, and it's already pretty damn good. And I'll get the VODs around to you as soon as possible. I'm like super delayed on those, so yeah, I'll be getting around to those ASAP. No Rocky. Thank you very much for this request today, man. I came back and bro was talking about length and squeezing it in. Let's go.
We the best music.
The one thing I will give NDA by Trippy is the album has the deadliest song name I've ever read, Switches and Fentanyl. That'll do it. That'll definitely do it. Those guys have another song, but it's not theirs. They're just featured on it if you want to hear it. It's not as good as the Family Ties remix, but still pretty damn good. Okay, yeah, I'll open up the queue and take in like one or two more song requests. It won't say on the screen that the queue is open or anything, but it is open at the moment. So if you want to send in something just now that's not an album, just like a song, go for it. Go for it. I'll take a couple more of those, and then I'll close the queue. Because it's not super late at the moment. And like I said, only a couple more requests in there. Oh, thank you for that one. That was, Archive was fast on that. Fast on the draw. There we go. Oh, that looks like a good one as well that you sent in. Now I just need to get Streamlabs to work. That would be nice. Come on, Streamlabs. Bro, it is all over the place right now. How do I get this to work? Sometimes Streamlabs is just a little bit useless. Alright, I'll just play everything through the YouTube links and put the song name text on the screen for any songs that are sent in. Don't worry, even if Streamlabs isn't working, we will still get the music played. So the next one, great pick here from Henry Flores. Henry Flores is saying for this one, in my opinion, this is my favorite Schoolboy Q song, and it is That Part, the Black Hippie remix. I just played the absolute hell out of this back in like, what was it? When did this drop? 2017, 2018? Whenever it was. Bro, I played this to death. So I'm very much looking forward to hearing it. I still enjoy it. That would be Schoolboy Q. Oh, I completely spelled that wrong. Luckily, you can't see it yet. So we'll just pretend I made no mistake there. Schoolboy Q. That Part. Black Hippie remix. The Kendrick verse on this, I always remember the Kendrick verse being absolutely nutty. How much does it cost to sound a song that's 2 minutes 24? Let me double check that for you. I have a calculator, a request calculator in the description that I could use here, but we're doing it the old-fashioned way. We're throwing it in an iPhone calculator here. Add that, divide it by that. Oh, I did the math wrong there. But it'd be $14.40. That's how much that would be. So Yeah, Schoolboy Q, that part, Black Hippie remix. Let's go. I love this. Thank you, Henry. What a great beat, man.
Me no conversate with the fake. That part. All my bitches independent bitches. That part. I just want the paper. That part. All my bitches flavor.
That part, that part, that part, that part. Hey. It's impossible to love it if you don't come from it.
It's things that go
J-Rock kicking it off.
I seen it all happen, but I ain't
saying
saying
nada.
Peep, 24/7 in the hood is high. If you wanna fall through, get top on the phone. He don't pick up, then it ain't boo. Let you know it ain't good to stop. That part, that part, that part. I'm a watch nigga, and we not.
The pattern of the hi-hats on this song is so sick. Stockbroker. Oh, stockholder. No. Fake fan.
Still sipping on that wild Irish rose. Still rock swap me designer clothes.
Black Mac 11 in my mattress.
Make 100 racks do a backflip.
I always love this flow.
Pussy pop for a bankroll. All my killers with me got a
crazy.
Face. On that fuck you bitch.
Hey, thank you for another one, Archive.
Pull up on your block with them two. Pay me that your face. Hey, moving with the rock.
Hang on. That should be 223s. Is this isn't a censored version, right? I swear there's been other curses in there. That should be 223s.
Block with them two. Pay me that your face, hey. Moving with the rock and the Glock.
I'm gonna be looking out for curses now. Hold on.
You either on the watch where the clock is ticking. The life of my watch and my bomb the niggas get pinched. I'm a post
that's weird.
No POP.
Go hold it down. Look.
Need cash, gotta get you some. If I hate to tell you money ain't everything, he don't want you to get none. So we thugging like DMS.
And then the way this goes into the Kendrick verse.
PMS, point blank, period. Meet me on the ES. I'm fully with the BS. Believe that.
And we don't stress a 38 till it free your chest and PP on the PO's desk. I'm Jay-Z in a blowout press. Relate me to your blowout's best. Can hate me or remote your death. I'm HD causing photo theft. My AC antifreeze got that part. Hold your breath from 8 feet when I hold this tech. Protect me from the local threats. My ID say my eye don't rest. My IV qualified T-Rex society kept my IQ vexed. Denying me from my
this
IV
is
school.
such a good feature verse.
Quietly had the whole list tool reminding me of the black I rep, the turf I stepped, the church and the earth I blessed. The first I guess the alert was the murk I chefed. It hurts to flirt with perks of a kill. Confess disperse the worst. The first 48 address the search and loss of verse of the birth I nest. The curse of opposing says the good, the flaws, the pain to reverse what's left.
Me no conversate with the fake.
Hey, don't laugh like that, bro. You know you absolutely killed it. That was not casual right there. That was insane structure. Tyler on this would be amazing, Alex. That would be a great combo. Zest God. Own it, Absol. With the white card.
Solo holder, profit. Yeah, solo holder, profit. That's the fortune.
Hey, thank you, Movie Man. Much appreciate, man.
Deposits, ironic. They wanna know where I've been in, where the fuck I've been hiding in. When the fuck am I dropping that new work that take them to church and turn the universe upside down again? Since you're so smart, I can't get in my groove till we get the cue.
And Bishbug, thank you, man.
Thou will not ye, my pool of daughters large enough to part the Red Sea. Father, forgive them for they know not know who they see. I got all eyes on me, call me
3-Pac, Solo. His third eye, he's all eyes on him.
Hang on, nigga,
3 eyes. 3-Pac.
Hang on. Made a meal and I spent it in the same day. Got a chopper, not the AK. Getting money on a vacay. Go gadgets in the driveway. Bring me Tony in July 8th. Yeah, I'm killing kitties on a Sunday. How you ballin' in the
Yeah, I don't know why the 223 part is removed from this, because it definitely was that archive.
Yeah, I'm walking with a 59 vote and I'm a crip, homie.
The drums here.
Where the loads at. Where the blood, where the choke, brown gloves for the combat. How the feds in your contacts. How the feds know my set name. Fled in the Moussain. How I dread of the rap game. Her solo coming up next. Since I got a classic, nigga. Hers, they just got it mastered. The fire burning through the plastic, so fingers to the badges. They don't love you to the racks involved. When I was broke, that wouldn't accept the call. Now they owe me for my decimals. Blank
You went off as well,
Enemies
man.
got a bob and weave. Gang banging like we stand for something. We're out to Sterling getting killed for nothing. 2 cowards in the car, they just there to film. Saying Black Lives Matter, should've died with him. Wrong nigga in your hood, you gon' ride on him. White nigga with a badge, you gon' let that slide. Tell me how they sent that footage off and slept that night. I feel bad that my daughter gotta live this life. I'll
die for my daughter, gotta fight this fight. Put a blank face on, nigga, let that dry. That part.
Man, Q went off too. I feel like the Kendrick verse is probably my favorite, but honestly, I feel like the J-Rock and Schoolboy Q verses are close. Like, and out of those two, I don't know if I prefer J-Rock or Schoolboy Q. I know, sorry Absol, I'm neglecting you a little bit. It's still a great verse, but I think Absol's would be my least preferred on here, but it's still pretty damn great. But man, Q, J-Rock, and Kendrick in particular went off on this one. That's crazy good, man. I'm gonna give that one that's like a 9. What a great track, man. I'd go Q dot Rock Soul here. I think that's fair. Yeah. I always loved the Schoolboy Q verse, but it hits for me even more on this listen. Like, he put some real fire and passion into like the last part of that verse in particular. Like, he went insane on this one. Your one was Bishboog, that's right. And is that right? Innocent Bystander? Probably close the queue there now and do everything we have left for the day now. Yeah, what a great track. That's a 9 for me, man. It's so good. Yeah, actually, you go for it, Vimpen. I'll let you get one in. Yeah, you can send one in here, and that can be our queue closer. Man, that's such a good track, such a good remix. I love the beat as well, like the hi-hats in particular. The way they play out in the song just has such an interesting groove to it. And man, the flows that you get over this are ridiculous. I wish we got a Black Hippie album, like an official Black Hippie album. That would have been generational. Oh, and thank you as well there, Movie Madman. So we'll take that and then an extra one from Vimpen. And then we'll close the queue there. Thank you for all the requests today, everybody. Is this on streaming services? I swear it was. Let's see. It's here on Spotify. Now we're going to see if the 223's part is in J-Rock's verse, because I remember the exact way he said it.
Only concern is the bottom line like a stockholder. This is where they come, where they copping boulders. Hoes cat fight with they tits exposed. Still sipping on that wild out backflip. Might go Uncle Luke on them hoes.
Oh.
Pussy pop for a bankroll. Yeah. All my killers with me got a blank face. Yeah. On that fuck you bitch where the pay. Make them pull up on your block with them two.
There's no way. This is not a Mandela effect, bro. There's absolutely no way. He says 223s. No, hold on. Because I know the way he says it. He goes 223s. Like, hold on. This is messing me up now. Is there any other upload of this?
I'm a watch nigga and we knock. Make 100 rolls. Fuck you, bitch, where the pay. Make them pull up on your block with them two.
What the fuck? There's no way, man. I'm sorry. I just have to find this.
A backflip. Might go Uncle Luke on them hoes. Pussy pop.
You see, did you hear that the hose part was longer there? So that hasn't been edited. I don't know why they changed that. On the other version, that was more truncated as well. So, hey, thank you, Vimpen. That'll be our queue closer there. You're going to hear it here. I feel it.
Uncle Luke on them hoes. Pussy pop for a bankroll. Yeah. All my killers with me got a blank face.
It's gonna come in.
Fuck you, bitch, where the pay. Make them pull up on your block with them 223s. Hey, me that your face, hey.
There it is. Oh my god, I knew I wasn't crazy. It's in there. It's in there. I don't know why it's rare to find that version, but we got them, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why it's like slightly edited. I can't think of any reason why that would be changed up, but there you go. I had to do it. I had to make sure that my brain wasn't just making that up. So, we did it, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's get into the next one. I got really caught up in a tangent on that. Queue is officially closed now. All right, no more requests coming in for the day. Let's see what we have next. Thank you for sending this one in, Henry. Absolute banger. Next one comes in from Bazio, and it's Stripper in My Attic. Who is this by? Jesus. Oh, it's by Bazio, one of their own tracks. Okay. Let's see how this is gonna go. Saying right here, nothing. There is no tip message attached to this one. So we're just jumping in, seeing how it's gonna go. With them 2, 2, 3s. Is it maybe like, is it an interpolation? Is it a reference to something and they maybe didn't get that cleared for some reason? Maybe that's what it was. Wild song title. Oh, what did you what username did you send it under, Polish Lavender? I can check that for you. Like, was it under Polish Lavender? Oh, did you forget to put the link in the tip message of Impan? Amazing. I can ask you what it is when we get around to it, and we can play it that way. Oh, it didn't seem to come through here, Polish Lavender. I guess the buffering has it stuck forever. But if it does come through, I can refund that to you, and you'll get it right back. So let's see what we get here.
There's a stripper in my attic and I think that she's shaking her ass, cause it's raining down cash. Open up the window, stick out my hand, and I'ma catch me a bag, stuff it in my waistband, ho. There's a stripper in my attic and I think that she's shaking her ass, cause it's raining down cash. Open up the window, stick out my hand, and I'ma catch me a bag, stuff it in my waistband, ho. The dirty money won't clean up your problems, only swimming deeper just to feed off the bottom. Over season the crop from your fresh spring garden, acting hot as summer but you'll fall like autumn. Thought when you fought them would have often, but the money coming often.
Hey, see you next week, Alex. Appreciate you joining in, man. Oh my god, that unreleased Baby Keem. That was such a Baby Keem ad lib there, yeah.
But she for the streets, not in the streets. The only stick she blow is the one that be shooting ski. Got her head in the game, trying to compete. Eating competition must be bittersweet. Think you a dime with your caked up makeup. Use it for enchantment, you're faker than magic. You paid a pretty penny, poof, your boobs are plastic. Divided and quartered yourself into a fake hope. Bitch, that's ratchet. This life you chose is tragic. Never gonna bounce back like elastic. No apologies, I'm past it. Lighting you up so volcanic. This energy you gave, I just matched it. Sparking all this hate, gonna burn you like some matches. You had all the chances and choices. Traded champagne for poison. Open the gates, let the boys in. We about to do some real damage. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. There's a stripper in my attic and I think that she's shaking her ass, cause it's raining down cash. Open up the window, stick out my hand, and I'ma catch me a bag, stuff it in my waistband.
It sounds like he does want them in the attic archive so that he can catch the cash.
Raining down cash. Open up the window, stick out my hand, and I'ma catch me a bag, stuff it in my waistband, ho.
There's a stripper in my attic and I think that she's shaking her ass, cause it's raining down cash. Open up the window, stick out my hand, and I'ma catch me a bag, stuff it in my waistband, ho. There's a stripper in my attic.
I have no clue what's going on here, archive. Beat switch? Oh my god, it is Baby Keem.
Hold up, yeah.
He's Baby Keem.
Holla. Still gotta talk more shit. Keep my name out your lips. Keep my girl out your lips. You all bark, you a bitch. You so manipulative. Everybody got tired of it. You body shamed until he got fit. You'll never change. You a bigot. Need more attention. Narcissistic. You is the common denominator. Divided a group like you Adolf Hitler. Force people out just like Darth Vader. Left your team like Devontae the Raiders. Came to the earth, must have made a crater. You comment on everything. You a hater.
There's a lot going on
See
here.
you later. Talk with a big mouth like an alligator. Next time that you break up with your mans, you should at least wait a week before you start to dance with the first guy that you meet.
There's a stripper in my motherfucking attic. Stripper in my motherfucking attic.
There's a stripper in my attic and I think that she's
Wait, why did we just go back to the original hook out of nowhere?
my hand and I'ma catch me a bag, stuff it in my waistband, ho. There's a stripper in my attic and I think that she's shaking her ass, cause it's raining down cash. up the window, stick on my hand, and I'ma catch me a bag, stuff it in my waistband, ho. How?
There's a stripper in my attic and I think that she's shaking her ass, cause it's raining out cash. Open up the window, stick on my hand, and I'ma catch me a bag.
Hey, hopefully it comes through on Wednesday, Polish Lavender. I hope it'll go better then.
There's a stripper in my attic.
I have no clue what to make of it. That was a wild experience, I must say. Also, how's it going, Blake? It was kind of catchy at some points. Beat switch was interesting. Lyrical content was a constant flashbang. The hook was kind of funny though. I don't know what I'd give that. A mesmerizing track. Something very different right here. You know what? When you don't know what to do, go right down the middle. That was something else, Bazio Bazio. It was a very interesting track. Crazy beat switches on there. Hook was pretty funny. Verses, there was a lot going on. There was a lot going on right there. Sounded a little Baby Keem-esque, which was quite interesting. So thank you for sending that one in today. Produced by Noodle Beats and White Hot. Very interesting. Wild stuff right here. That was a wild ride. So, oh my god, this Streamlabs queue is fucking up so bad. It's trying to bring up like a million things from... It's trying to like recreate the entire queue. So the next one should be Archives request. Is that right? Yeah, the Archive is up next. I believe their De La Soul request. Streamlabs not working, so I just got to play it all through the what's it called? Play it through the YouTube link and put the song name on the screen. Quick 16 for Mama, featuring Killer Mike. Sounds nice. Oh. It's a diss track on an ex-roommate stripper. There you go. Very interesting in the way that was tackled there. Oh, hold on. There we go. Stripper in My Attic by Baby Keem. Damn, Casino went wilder than I remember. I guess that adds some context to the, you know, I guess they stayed in a sort of attic area, maybe, perhaps, loft area. So let's see what we get on this one right here, coming in from the Archive. I believe there's no tip message for this particular one, so it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 requests left. Is that right? Yeah, it's working now. Let's hope it stays working. So De La Soul, a quick 16 for Mama, featuring Killer Mike. Thank you for sending this one in. Last De La Soul track I heard was pretty great, so let's go.
All right, y'all. I need y'all to kick a quick verse on this for your moms. Nothing long, like a 16, you know? Shout out and honor Mrs. Mercer and Mama Niece. Mercer, you got your 16?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Mike, you ready?
Man, I got 24.
Nah, keep it short and sweet. So Mercer, go first.
Well, see, my mama was from Waynesboro, Georgia, where a glass of struggle, life is sure pour you. So she migrated
Posting
up
this
to New
first.
York, where I was born. The BX from burning buildings seemed to be the norm. Her heart was filled with love and kindness, and kept family in front, never behind us. And her words had a compass in them to help course correct and move us around the world without venom in our hearts. And ain't no surprise, she made us walk with humbleness in our eyes. She said, no wanting this and that.
This is indeed from the new album, yeah.
And no sweat and tears may accompany the bleed. And she would rather us not send prayers up for things our own hands could gather. And since we all sprouted up from out of God's good dirt, she valued getting dirty if God was in the work. Thank you, Mama.
This just seems like it would be like such a nice listen, this whole album.
Let me take this moment to show my mama
Sweet
love.
track, man. And yeah, the beat is like glowing.
You already know. King shit.
Let's get it.
I'm rolling
smoke it easy. I'm thinking about Mama Niecy. I told her that I'ma be an MC and mommy believe me. Smoking a joint, making a point, she tell her friends, my baby gon' be a rapper. Point at me, say go again. Shit, I was trying to be Brother Marquise from 2 Live. I grabbed the microphone, tell my tall tales of my true life. I was a gangster and a scholar and I ran my own world. I had the money and the power and the cars and the girls. My mommy told me one day, baby, but right now you just 9. And when you finally find a girlfriend, make sure she more than fine. Make sure she got a beautiful heart, intelligent mind. A caretaker, not just a taker, gotta take care of mine. You see, Niecy was my Afeni, my Valletta, and more. She was Mama Wade, I was Rico in my cup, she was poor. I thank the Lord for her. Only 16 when she had me, had to be hard for her. So I moved like a man on a mission from God for her. There it is.
Nice and quick. But not lacking in the love.
True.
I know you both high for your lovely mother. Know that they both looking down, proud, my brothers.
Aw.
Salute. Salutery. Salutations. Love your mothers, y'all, because they matter.
Yeah, my mama wasn't no saint. Word. They didn't call my mama Mrs. Nothing. They called my mama OG Mama Niecy. You know what I mean? No doubt. And I love her. So, you know, all that sinning, man, came some winning because she raised some children filled with integrity.
He was still laying down more bars. Listen, Killer Mike, it was a 16. It was a 16. I'm afraid we can't accept these extra bars right here. That was incredible. That was such a fantastic track. So sweet, so nice, such a wholesome concept. And the whole thing was just sparkling with goodness and love. That was really, really nice. I love the production right there. Both of the verses just put a big smile on my face, and it makes this whole album, like, I feel like everything I've heard from it has just been such a really nice, uplifting, pleasant listen. And this was like no different than that. Absolutely wonderful and great production here too. That might be a 9 for me. It was so sweet. It put such a smile on my face. Archive slowly converting you into a De La Soul fan. Honestly, hasn't been too hard. I've heard a couple tracks from this album, and I'm there. I want to hear more. That was so good. What a lovely track. Thank you for sending that one in, Archive. Very, very nice listen. So let's see what we're going to get going into the next one following that up. Streamlabs Q just jumped to being full again because it's silly. Next one also comes in from the archive, so maybe be something a little bit different. It is Yeet with Head First. Some unreleased. The unreleased Yeety Yeety. So Archive is saying for this one, a taste of the stuff coming from the ADL sessions for you. Hell yeah. When is that going to drop? We got to hear A Dangerous Life. Yeet with Head First. Hopefully, it's going to be promising. Yeet. Is my request in the list? Yeah, the Bishboog one is indeed in here. There's this one, then one from the movie Mad Men, and then it'll be onto your one. So, yeah, let's get started right here with Yeet's Head First. The top comment is saying, the only comment on the video is saying, please don't release this with 2 shit emojis. So that's nice. And then someone replied to them saying, please delete your channel. And that got hearted by the the uploader of this song right here. Lovely. Oh, really, Archive? I'll be checking that out. I'll be checking that out 100%. Very buzzy. Interesting. Seems like Genius is saying, Blake, that the producer for this one is Sapture, who has produced for you quite a bit before. Apparently Deftones sample right here. Oh yeah, Archive just dropped that there. Yeah, there we go. Interesting. Some buzzing bass right there, buzzing synths. That's an interesting one. I'm a little divided on Head First. I think it has a cool atmosphere to it, very cool production going for it. Yeet, I'm a little uncertain about on the track. Now, maybe it's because it's like an unreleased leak, so the quality isn't like fully sharpened up. Maybe it needs a bit of work, maybe in the mixing or something. But I don't know. I'm a little uncertain about how well Yeat's vocals actually went with that production. You know, it has the sort of synthy, buzzy atmosphere that he's known for. I don't know, there's something about it that just felt a little off to me, and some of his inflections were just a bit kind of all over the place, which can be a thing with Yeat sometimes. He likes to just go kind of out there with his vocals a lot of the time. Just in this specific instance, I'm not sure if it fully worked for me on this track. I think I'm gonna go. I'm in the middle on it right now. Maybe it'll be better on release though.
Mid.
Still excited for A Dangerous Life though. You know, I still think it's gonna be a cool ass album. What was I gonna say? Maybe it's just, you know, hip hop and Deftones samples. Maybe sometimes isn't the best mix because, of course, Destroy Lonely has a couple of Deftones samples, and like the beats are really cool. The rapping over it less so. You know, maybe this is going to be another case of that. But definitely wasn't bad though. Just a bit mixed thoughts on it. The De La Soul album is also narrated by Gus Fring's actor. What an actor to have narrating your album. I remember that from the previous track that you sent in from the album archive. That was on there a little bit, and it's just a really cool touch. Can never be mad at that. So let's see what we're going to get on the next one. Thank you for those couple of requests right there, Archive. The next one comes in from the movie Madman. We are Ice 9 Kills in it up. Scream 7 track. Oh, this is recent, so 2 days ago. McKenna Grace. Do I know that name from somewhere? I feel like I recognize it, but maybe I don't. Yeah, I don't know if I recognize any of the stuff that's on her Genius page here. So, yeah, let's see how this is going to go. Movie Madman is saying for this one, use Spotify. While I won't be watching Scream 7 legally due to the treatment of Melissa Barrera, completely fair, I do still think it's cool that Ice 9 Kills was given this opportunity. This song is unfortunately kind of generic though, still hyped for the album regardless. Fair enough. We'll see if I'm feeling it. Generic is sometimes isn't too much of an issue for me if it's not a genre I am always listening to, you know? Twisting the Knife. Cool ass cover for it too. And of course, because it's a modern single, it also has the laugh track, The Great Unknown, and a work of art attached to it within the Spotify single. It doesn't really affect anything. But that always annoys me when you go onto like the single page for something and it's not just the song you're looking for. There's all their other singles, recent singles tacked onto it. Again, it's not really that, like, it doesn't change anything, but it's a minor pet peeve, I guess. Listen, I'm just looking for the main song here. But I get that it could put people onto, oh, and this is also what these guys do. If you don't, if you don't want to click around, maybe it starts auto playing. Huh, interesting. Maybe that could be cool if, Destroy Lonely maybe takes the next one slightly more experimental and housey. It could maybe work archive. I'd be willing to hear it and give it a shot. So let's see what we get on Ice Nine Kills, Twisting the Knife featuring McKenna Grace, a Scream 7 Ice Nine Kills track.
This devastation follows me, constantly calling me. I can't escape.
All right, they're both doing the vocals here at the beginning.
Hung up on his face to face with deja vu. When the ghost in me is you. Can you honestly promise me I won't be left here to die?
Okay, mostly going to the pretty poppy. Pretty poppy direction for this one.
Follows me, constantly calling me. Voice grows stranger. Helplessly.
We did get a little audio pump fake there, yeah.
Can you honestly promise me I won't be left here to die? I'm screaming for my life because honestly I'm afraid till it's me twisting the knife. So I'm screaming.
I like it as like a poppier track from Ice Nine Kills.
Can you honestly promise me I won't be left here to die? I'm screaming for my life because honestly I'm afraid till it's me twisting the knife. So I'm screaming.
Oh, McKenna Grace is an actress who's been in a lot of recent horror movies. That's a cool touch. Maybe I recognize the name from like the credits or something. Have I seen her in anything? Cool drums there. What's she been in? Who was she in The Haunting of Hill House? Cool song. I honestly enjoyed it. I could see, like, yes, it why you would say it sounds kind of generic. It definitely has a very poppy edge to it. I also think it's interesting that with this one, it's a song that came out sort of before the movie, so I feel like it can't like reference too much stuff from it because it's not out yet, right? Now, maybe they got like a little special screening of it before they made the song, maybe, but you can't really like spoil anything in the song, and it doesn't have any like direct samples from it like other Ice Nine Kills tracks might have, because mostly they're about stuff that's been released a long time ago. But I think they considering that, they absolutely did what they could with it, and I like the way the vocalists here, Spencer and McKenna Grace, worked together. Stumbling over my words like crazy here, and yeah, I like the poppier aspect of it. It honestly didn't bother me. Made for a nice, smooth, listenable track. And hey, I like me some Ice Nine Kills. If it doesn't go like too extremely hard for me, then I can get into it. Probably like a strong 7. It's a cool track. Wait, there's no way. Was McKenna Grace, was she one of the children in The Haunting of Hill House? What the fuck? That's messing me up because I mean, I guess it came out in 2018, but it doesn't feel that long ago to me. She was Theo in that. Bro, that's messing me up. What the hell? There's no way. What else has she been in? Annabelle Comes Home as well, yeah. Annabelle Comes Home is some absolute cheeks, by the way. Annabelle Creation, the second one, is like a really good movie. And then the third one, Annabelle Comes Home, is just booty on a platter, man. And not in a good way. In a very, very bad way. Huh. She's also in Five Nights at Freddy's too. There we go. What an interesting filmography. That's messing me up, though, that she was one of, like, the young actors / actresses in Haunting of Hill House, and it's like now she's like on this song, like doing singing and stuff. Crazy. Huh. Well, there you go. The more you know. All the Annabelle movies are overrated. I don't know, like, are they praised enough to be overrated? I feel like a lot of people would say that they kind of suck, but they do make a lot of money, you know? I think they're either perfectly rated or slightly underrated to an extent if you're looking at critical reception rather than like box office, because box office, it's like, you know, it makes good money. But I think the first one is like a solid movie. It's got some good scares in there, some good visuals. I think the second one is great. I really like Annabelle Creation. I think that's a great horror movie. And then yeah, Annabelle Comes Home sucks cheeks. I remember the first time I watched that was flying over here to Toronto one time, when I was coming over to you know, stay with Emily one time. I was watching Annabelle Comes Home on the plane, and it was like a fever dream. It was some terrible stuff. So, ranting aside, let's get on to our next one right here. Next one comes in from Bish Boog, our third last request for the day. Listen to Walk In featuring August XO, Low Avenue, and Zerzine B. Zappin by Plus Ultra Collective on SoundCloud. Let's go. Got the link right here. So I'll put the song name text up on the screen right here. Man, there's a lot of different artist names to put up here. So Plus Ultra Collective is the main one. Just copy and paste it. Problem solved. With Walk In featuring all these artists right here. Now, who were the two brothers that were on the Family Ties remix? I know one of them was Zerzine B. Zappin, because you don't forget a name like that. The other one was Low Avenue, though, right? Just want to make sure I don't have that mixed up, because previously we got a request where it was, I believe, Low Avenue and Zerzine B. Zappin. They did a Family Ties remix. They're brothers who rap, and it was like really fun. Like there was so much personality in the vocals, and honestly some pretty solid rapping skill. So I'm curious to see how this is going to go on a different track right here. Thank you for sending this one in, Bish Boog, and let's see how it goes.
Yeah, when I walk in, look like money. Diamonds on that, they sunny. Live that bitch, saw the best and running. Niggas really know I'm coming. Niggas finna pop that pill, say fuck it. 100 band chain.
Zerzine B. Zappin feels like such a like 80s rap name.
Spray for a nigga like Mason. Put it for a nigga in this place. I put them beds in your face. I put my wrist in your face. Fuck that little bitch in the face. I'm the wrong nigga to face. She put the gun by the waist. Kick that little hard to place. Yeah, kick that little hard to spot. All of these pockets, they fill with some knots. He tryna fight, but I came with that Glock.
Good energy.
Hold up, boss on her, gave me a fever. Feel like a nigga that came with that heater. Feel like a nigga that came with that beat. We aim it tight and we hit it your spleen. Get a little hole with the place, go in the same. I got the best flow in the game, boy, you a lame. Y'all ain't get it though, like you say. Everybody know you a fake. I'm showing the weight, the set the tone, style from the state. Incredible, the bass for the ring like a telephone. Yeah, we making a movie, while your ass only making an episode. Let it go.
Ah, okay, I just copied and pasted it the way it's like listed on SoundCloud here.
I love my body that better me. You rocks on my chin, you got set in me. Still popping you purple, my better me. If that's a little bitch, I'm not selling it. Bitch, I'm not selling no settlements. Telling that hoe I'm a reverend. Talking to be like a reverend. Bitch, your whole body I'm severing. Bitch, your whole body I'm cutting up. Well, I leave you
good back and forth here.
If you better action, get up with us. If you go back for back, put a I'm a professional, you just an amateur. Even in your episode, I'm the best character. I got the special flow. Yo, shit, you're regular. You just an employee. Bitch, I'm the manager. When it comes to rap, all the shit you spit it really wet. Finna get it poppin'.
This is Zarazine right here, right? Zarazine always has so much personality when he comes in. Like, it's a delivery style that I feel like almost feels like it should be goofy, but he does it so earnestly that it's just kind of fire.
Like a pistol on the track, flow episode, I'm the best character. I got the special flow. Yo, shit, you're regular. You just an employee. Bitch, I'm the manager. When it comes to rap, all the shit you spit it really wet. Finna get it poppin' like a pistol on the track. Flow by the sizzle on you cats. Wait, where the beat go? Oh shit, it's coming back. Get up off the crack. Thinking you fucking with us. You just a mumble and bump. I'm on the troublesome run. What the fuck's up? We poppin' like suppable gum. We running it up. Let's elevate. It's pretty clear on the next thing. You hear the bass, I got the heavy thing. Forget you lames. You never bring a good vibe with a song. I'm about to smoke this shit like I'm a bum. I was off for right and for wrong, but still only follow my own fucking rules. I always been a pro in the stew. I'm about to go fucking stupid. Shoot your ass like a cupid, but ain't nobody loving you, bitch. Fuck you talking about? I think you're really clueless. Yeah, when I walk in, they like money. Diamonds on that, they sunny.
Pretty sick.
Niggas really know I'm coming. Niggas finna pop that pill, say fuck it. 100 band chain, I take it. Nigga, watch how I put that money. Rack up, came with a honey. Hold up.
That was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. Very fast paced to it. 2 minutes 24 seconds. Just going like back and forth. I think everybody had like 2 or 3 verses on here with them sort of like alternating between each other, and that just keeps a really good flow to the song. The beat was pretty fast paced, had a really cool sound to it, and yeah, I think everybody did a great job. The one that always stands out to me is Zarazine B. Zappin, because I feel like he does sound like someone who has that artist name. It's such an intriguing delivery style, but it immediately grabs my attention and really like matches the kind of energy that he brings to a track and the kind of bars that he brings to a track. So I enjoyed that. And I think, you know, August XO and Low Avenue, they have a sort of like, they're kind of a little bit more like similar to each other, so they work together really well. Good chemistry there. I think overall it's just a lot of fun, man. I'm going like a strong 7 on that. Really enjoyable. Thank you for sending that one in, Bishbook. The production of that song reminds me of Pierre Bourne. I could see it. I could definitely see it. It has like that sort of when he does some of those like brighter upbeat beats. Yeah, sounds quite similar to that. I could see it for sure. You're gonna have at least one more song coming your way from the De La Soul album on Wednesday. I'm looking forward to it. I might have to check out the full thing after the couple of tracks that you've shown me archive, and after that track on Wednesday as well. Would you say it was better than the Family Ties remix Low Avenue and Zarazine did? It's hard to compare them because they are like just at their core different kinds of tracks, right? Like one of them is a remix of an existing song, and this is something that's like fully original to them. I think the Family Ties remix, I think I had like just slightly more fun with that, but this was really good in its own right as well. So I think both of them are really solid. I'd maybe say like just the Family Ties one slightly more fun, but this one still fun in its own right, and I had a good time with it. So thank you for sending it in, man. Good stuff. So we got 2 more requests left for today. The next one comes in from the movie Madman. Jay-Z Dead President's original verses. Okay. As a little bonus, once again, use Spotify. The OG version of Dead Presidents by Jay-Z was finally put on streaming. Some people consider this the superior version of the track. I disagree, but this is still great. I mean, hey, I'm down to hear it. Some legendary stuff. Where am I going to find this? Hold up. Okay, there we go. Recent upload. Is it Dead President's album version? Is that right? Uploaded. Oh, yesterday. There we go. That must be it. Thank you very much for this one, Movie Madman. Get this on the screen here. Got like 3 to 4 songs lined up for you on Wednesday. 1 country, 2 rap. I'm looking forward to it. We'll see if the country one is hitting. We shall see. Oh, Q closed is floating. There we go. So let's see how this version of Dead Presidents turns out. Very iconic track. Thank you for sending this in and making me aware of this, Movie Man.
Presidents to represent me. Rock. Presidents to represent me. Rockefeller. Presidents to represent me. I'm out for every presidents to represent me.
Well, I was spit that wonder rhymer shit. Me and my conglomerate shall remain anonymous. Caught up in the finest shit. Live out my dreams until my heart get vowed and what we crave. You know exactly what this shit's about. Fuck y'all mean. Handling sense of team. I dish out like the point guard of your favorite team. Without doubt, my life ain't rosy, but I roll with it. My mind was fine till the dough hit it and told me that the mo did it. And now it's kosher shit is so acidic. I blow a digit on the diamond in a minute, but no bitches. Watch how I'm walking, cause even the thoroughest niggas be knocking, trying to strike a bargain, hoping that they might get pardoned. Shit, I'm
He's
involved,
flowing,
got
man.
me pins and needles. And my cerebral beats the wicked as evil. Thoughts that this more to feed you. P-facts in the game so deep, things can catch ya. Freeze off my kneecap, can y'all believe that? Got the city drinking crystals, we up the feet. Rappers going broke.
He loves
trying
this
to keep
crystal,
up with
man.
me. My rise the riches, surprise the bitches, think harder. You know this nigga, Jay-Z, Sean Carter, GS the fuck up, GS the fuck up. Watch me shine like a bright lit, gets the fuck up.
I have not heard that one,
Forget it
Josh.
like
That sounds
Alzheimer's. Small
intriguing.
timers, I said it, I'm addressing all drama, talk to me.
I mean, hey, great verse to kick it off right there. Get money. Represent me. Get money.
So sick of niggas. I want money like Cosby. Who would? There's this kind of talk that make me think you probably ain't got no pudding. Niggas got
Why does this is like a weird comparison, but this almost reminds me of like even just the way his like voice sounds a little bit like SSLP era Eminem here.
There's this kind of talk that make me think you probably ain't got no pudding.
That
Niggas got
part
them
in
kinda
particular.
dreams from jail. You in the streets, nigga, make your moves, get your mail.
Just when it was like just the
Post in
drums.
SL, but can't post bail. Niggas roast the L, but scared to throw your toast. Well, I'm here to tell niggas it ain't all swell. It's heaven, then it's hell, niggas. One day you're cruising in your 7, next day you're sweating, forgetting your lies. Alibis ain't matching up, bullshit catching up. Here with the Rico, they repo your vehicle. Everything was all good just a week ago. About to start bitching, ain't you? Ready to start snitching, ain't you? I forgive your weak ass, hustling just ain't you. Aside from the fast cars, honeys that shake they ass and balls, you know you wouldn't be involved with the underworld dealers, carriers of Mac Millers, East Coast bodies,
Yo,
West Coast cap
Mac
pillars.
Miller.
Little monkey niggas turn gorillas. Stopped in the station, filled up on octane, and now they not sane and not playing. That goes without saying, slaying day in and day out. When money playing, then they play you out. Trying to escape my own mind, lurking the enemy, representing infinity with presidencies, you know.
Hey, that was pretty great. Hey, the stream has been great so far, Nunes. Hope your day has been going well as well, man. Get money. Oh yeah, also Vimpen, what is your request going to be? Because that's the next and final one we got right here. Yeah, what a track, man. I mean, just the beat itself is so good for Dead Presidents. The sampled hook is iconic. The track itself is iconic. And yeah, I kind of feel like no matter what the verses were, the track was going to hit, because I love Dead Presidents too. It's a very, very iconic song. But even if this was the version that was on Reasonable Doubt, like, I would not be disappointed in that whatsoever. I still think these were some really solid standout verses from Jay-Z, and he was just flowing all over it. Great bars. It's like a strong 8. Great track.
That's good.
Thank you for sending that one in, Movie Madman. Great listen, and honestly, I might have to like switch back and forth between both versions, just kind of listen to them back to back to back to see which one I enjoy more, but I'm happy that we have two great versions of the track. Can't be too mad at that. So, let's see what we're going to get from Vimpen on this Q closer for today. I'm seeing a smiley face in his message. It could be a good sign. It could be a bad sign. It could be a sign that we're about to get some ass right here. Card by Kosami. Trying to see how this one goes. Jay-Z really sounds like his old self there. Oh wait, it is indeed his old self. Let's go.
We the best music.
That would have been sick though if that was like an actual 2026 recording and he just wound the clock all the way back. That would be pretty crazy. So let's see how this one is going to go. I have my fears. I love this song. You won't, probably. Let's see. We'll find out. This is from 2021. And yeah, we're going to see how this turns out. Thank you for this one, VidPen. Okay. Just double checking I got the right track here, right? Pretty sure I've got the right one. Well, that is indeed intense. Okay, we're getting a mix of vocals. A big mix. It definitely doesn't stay very static at any point. I mean, the guitars are pretty cool in here. I will agree with that. That's scratchy, man. This is how I imagine Vimpen's speaking voice. You know what? It's canon now. It's canon. This section is real nice. I like this part. Are there any surprises there? The fully like clean vocal section. Love it. Hey, how's it going, Captain Flame? I'm doing good. How about you? I like this part. This part's consistent too. Drum's going crazy. You got your wish here, Nunez. It's staying consistent now. Damn. Damn. I really like that towards the end. I think that like was really cool towards the last part where it did kind of stick with that one style for the final stretch. I mean, it helped that the main focus was on cleaner vocals there, and that is definitely more my kind of thing within this specific sort of subgenre here, where the heavier vocals are a bit more growlier, a bit screechier. That's something that's always going to be tricky for me to get into, but like the clean vocal parts I thought were actually really nice here. The instrumental was pretty hard, and I liked it more towards the end than I did at the beginning. Vimpen saying, in my playlist, this is sandwiched between a couple Jay-Z and ABBA songs. Those playlists must be like absolute whiplash, Vimpen. I mean, I feel like I've experienced a little bit of that with like the playlists you've sent in during these streams, but like there must just be an insane amount of whiplash throughout that. I respect it. Yeah, that got a little bit like better towards the end for me, so I think taking it as a whole, I'm gonna go strong 6 on this one. I'm thinking strong 6. It won me over a bit towards sort of like the latter half, and hey, she had some really nice vocals towards the end, and if there's anything you could say, it really does show off some versatility to be able to pull off both those different styles of vocals here, because that was pretty wild. Oh man, the odds are coming out now.
Nice.
It's better than expected. I didn't hate it towards the end, and you know, maybe it's a bit of warming up through, you know, being exposed to different genres and stuff throughout these streams a lot more over time. It's definitely not one of my least favorite things I've heard on these streams by far. You know, the first part was rough for me. If it was like that for the entire thing, it would be a little lower, but there's enough here for me to have a decent time with the track, I think. Not too bad, Vimpen. Not too bad. I'll take it. This has been a gunshotless stream for Vimpen, I believe. I didn't even do it during the Purple Rain reaction. You know what? I'll let you slide today. We had a solid queue close. I'll let it slide. Dead Presidents 3 also exists and was made during the sessions for American Gangster. Interesting. But we all know the real Dead Presidents 3 is by Mr. Bobby Logic. It's a good track, actually, though. Another thing about the De La Soul album, it basically ends in heaven where the dead member of the group is residing, still rhyming. Damn. That's an interesting way to close it out. That sounds like it's going to make for a really good, heartwarming, and sometimes pretty impactful listen as well. Looking forward to checking it out 100%. Oh wait, am I not... was it not Purple Rain where you did 4 stamps of disapproval, or was that... Am I mixed up here? Am I remembering something else, Vimpen? I remember 4 stamps of disapproval during something good. Well, subjectively, good for me. Maybe I'm misremembering here. Either way, the gunshots were avoided. So, yeah, that is the end. Okay, that was for one of the songs on the album. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Man, the odds are just attacking me here, but it's all good because we're at the end of the stream anyway. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this Saturday stream today. I definitely did. I had a good time. We got like 4 or 5 sort of album EP length requests in here, and all of it was a pretty good time. We got Archives Dawn Diversion. We got the Cheta album, which honestly wasn't too bad. Of course, we got Purple Rain by Prince. We got Miko Suave's sort of EP length project right here, which was also a really nice listen. And, you know, a few songs mixed in throughout there that were also pretty fun to listen to. Saturday streams are always bangers. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I definitely did. And I'll see you all again on Wednesday. In the meantime, I'm going to be yawning. and working on getting some more videos out there. I'd like to do one for Baby Keem's album. I'd still like to do one for the Fall Off as well, so we'll see how that goes. And maybe get some more of these Patreon exclusive and channel member exclusive reactions out there, like the one to Thriller, to Brat. Now I could do one to Purple Rain as well. So with that being said, oh, don't put the yawn emotes in there, Vimpen. Now you got me going. You got me. So with that being said, have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening. Signing out on the YouTube side of things first. Massive thank you to everybody who sent stuff in today and just everybody who was watching and participating in the live chat. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys all for another stream on Wednesday around 1 p.m. Eastern and whenever I upload the next video. Thank you very much for watching. See you guys all next time. And it's your boy, CDTV Productions, on the YouTube side of things firstly. Signing out. Peace out, guys.